Hello. Let's see. Who do we have? All right, let's see. Let's zoom on out here. There we go. See that a bit better. Who do we have in chat today? Let's see. We have Philip first in chat. Let's see. Make sure my mic's working. Been notorious for that, but it looks like we're good. Sarah. Hello, Sarah. And Jim and Suzanne. Hello, Suzanne. And Sheila. Hello, Sheila. Let's see, Jo Beth. Hi, Jo Beth. And Joyce. Oh, Joyce, I love how you spell your name. I love that. And Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Let's see. Safa. Hi, Safa. Awesome. Safa. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Hi, Kimmy. Hello. Well, hi, everybody. I know we're not, well, actually, it's becoming more of a regular thing now that we color on weekends occasionally, so it seems to be working out. You know, husband takes the kids to the grocery store and, you know, place is quiet for a couple hours, so it seems like a good opportunity. I did a photo shoot for a friend this morning, having some coffee now, so very, very active day. So, and Philip, don't think that I forgot about your digital stream. I just honestly have not had time to take a look at that pigment app. So just so you know, I still plan on doing a digital coloring how-to at some point. It is on my list. It'll probably be for our next one if I can get that app downloaded so I can check it out. But I thought for today, this would be a good opportunity to go ahead and maybe practice with some art markers a little bit. We're working on our regular scheduled stream. We're working on coloring a page with the fine liners, and so I thought that it'd be kind of fun to continue with our marker theme and color with some of the Arteza Art Markers. So today I've got this 60 count set here with all these colors, as well as these are the portrait tones here, which I posted one of the Rachel Reinert pictures using only the portrait tones, so that kind of came out with a cool color scheme, as well as I have the gray tones. Now, if you combine the 60 that I have in the case and the two sets of gray tones and portrait tones, you have the full 120 set. If anybody's interested, the links are in the bio, and I have a 10% off coupon that you can use right now too. So if you ever wanted to take advantage of that, that's there. So let's take a look at, this is Botanical Wonderland. This is by Rachel Reinert. This is her artist edition, and I love this for these because the illustrations are big enough it can work for the markers, and the paper is thick enough. So, oh, you can see, this is a Rachel Reinert. This is a JB page. That looks like I just tucked that in there. And if anybody's curious, I haven't posted the picture yet. This is our progress for our fine liner little butterfly here. We're working on some shading. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Lisa. So we're working on some shading with fine liners here. So that is what we're working on our regular weekly stream, and we should finish this tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Okay, so let's take a look here. So it opens up, it's got a nice little cover like this, and then you kind of flip it up like this. I keep seeing Azteca instead of Arteza, name of a that works, Phil. So she's got these great, I mean, this is Botanical Wonderlands, so these are great botanical illustrations here. We'll look through a few of them because honestly I haven't picked yet which one I was going to do with this page. So let's take a look here. Paper's blocking the light a little bit. I've done this one before. I did this with watercolor. And if I missed anybody coming in, sorry, but yeah, hello. Let's see. I want to choose something that's got a good amount of space. This one could be good. Let's see. This one could also be good. Kind of like this one. We might do this one. This one's not bad. Oop. Here we go. Let's see. I've done this one before. And so I've done some of these in here too, so there may not be all the pages. This one could be fun. I think this one will be a little too small for the art markers. But I like doing it in the artist edition because the paper is super nice and thick and it helps the markers blend really well. So if you're going to use art markers, you want a nice thick cardstock. Okay, so that's it for those pages. Let's go back to, not that one, not that one. This one could be fun. Okay, so either that one or, actually let's do this one. I think this one will work well. Okay, so we're gonna carefully take this out. I don't have this book, but I can follow along, maybe try techniques in another book. Oh, for sure, Sheila. And this was the artist edition too. She's got regular edition coloring books, as well as she's got, oh, what's it called? I want to say Desert Wonderlands. Anyway, I've got the link for this one in the description below, so you can check that one out. There we go. So, great, just organic lines. We're gonna figure out kind of our color scheme here. Let me grab my art marker chart. Truth be told, I was editing video, or not videos, editing pictures right up until stream, so I don't quite have everything out that I needed, but let's see. We need art markers. Here we are. This one here. Here, these are a couple of them that I did before. These are real colorful ones. Those are these. These are all Rachel Reinert's here. As well as, let's see if I can grab that other one that I did. I really need to get better organized. Okay, here is, I haven't laminated yet, but here is the chart for the neutral tones and the black and white. Okay. Ah, here we go. Here it is. This was the one that I did with the portrait tones here. So, and Rachel actually reshared this. Hi, Anne! So, yeah. So we've got a few of these done already, but I just find that this paper... There you go, Sheila. Yeah. I just find that this paper is absolutely perfect for these. I tried printing some stuff out at home, but I could not get the markers to work on my own. I don't have like a cardstock paper. It's just not nearly as heavy as these. Like, I wonder if it says on the book what pound paper it is. Let's see. It's got a picture back here with all of her little illustrations. Hi, Samantha. Let's see if it says... No, it doesn't say the poundage, but it feels real heavy, like almost like 120 pound. Let's see, can we get this book in the UK? I would assume so, and if not, you could probably order it from Amazon US. I would just check Amazon for it. I've got the US Amazon link, so if you need like the exact name, that's in the description below. So, still buffering? All right, well hang in there, Anne. Let's see, let's make sure that we got plenty of light here. I think we're good. Oh, you just ordered the artist edition? Perfect, Sarah. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, well, like I said, I haven't laminated this one yet, but I've got this one. It's probably just our internet, Kimmy. It'll even out. So we got all of these colors to work with. So I think we're definitely going to do something kind of fun here. I like this color here. So in fact, I think I want to start with that. I'm not sure which piece yet, but yeah, we'll start with that. Cheers. Cheers, Emily. Looking now before you color. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've got in the description. I updated a bunch of links on there. Time to turn off and on again. Sounds good. Let's see. And there's, I don't think let's see. Did I update Rachel Reinert? I wonder if I did. Let's do exclamation point Rachel Reinert. I don't know if I did a Rachel Reinert command. Maybe. I tried to think ahead of everything that I've done, but maybe not. I'll have to add a Rachel Reinert command. But you can do art marker 60 and art marker 120, I believe. Let's see if that pops up. Pretty sure there was an art marker one. Well, now I'm wondering if my commands are working at all. Let's try exclamation point lurk just to see if that's working. Okay, so Nightbot's working. I must have just got that wrong. Okay, well here, if you go to commands, that's a full list of the commands, and then, oh, there it is. There it popped up. You can purchase, okay, that was right. So I don't have a Rachel Reinert one, but I need to make one. But yeah, and then you can do art marker 120. And those are links to the art markers as well. There we go. No, Nightbot's just a little slow this morning. Sarah says, how does the paper handle wet media? Thinking Inktense pencils would look nice on this page. Oh, it'll handle it great. Yeah. I mean, even with the art markers, like, you know, it bleeds through a little bit, but I've done watercolors on these and it's fantastic. It's, like I said, it's super thick paper. I would use watercolors on these without question. So yeah, using the Inktense with added water and stuff should be just fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm gonna pick a couple range of colors to help blend here, kind of warm us up. They do it here in the UK. Okay, perfect. So what we're gonna do, because what we also have too is a blending marker, and we'll probably use that a little bit as well today. So what I wanna do is I wanna grab A268 and I think A5959 and perhaps A564. So let's see, we're gonna do A546, that's this one here, and 5959, which is this one, and then 268, see if I can find it, it's gonna be by the blues, 268, here we go. Okay. We'll see how these work together. In nice and close. We're gonna do this thing right here. Let's zoom out just a smidge so you can see the whole thing. Okay. Maybe turn it just a bit. There we go. Please zoom out just a tad more. There you go, like I said, so you can see the whole thing. All right, so we are gonna use, let me double check my chart, make sure these will work together. I think it should work just fine. Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. All right. So because I'm covering, still buffering. Oh, I'm sorry, Anne. All right. So I'm going to use the chisel side first because we're coloring kind of larger spaces, but I still need to be aware of the smaller spaces kind of around me, right? All right. So let's get this nice and in focus here, okay? So I'm just filling in the space here. It's okay if you get some streakiness because you're gonna go over this a couple times. Sometimes it's kind of hard to avoid it. And if you don't feel comfortable with the chisel tip, you can always switch. Couldn't resist, I just ordered it. Can't wait to get it. I have a serious coloring book, color pencil mark edition. Nonsense, Sheila. I completely support you. Gonna go around that edge there. Color there. Nice bright color. And then as we go along, we'll flip it over so you can see like how much it bleeds through and such. And then if you want more thorough information too, I've done reviews on these art markers and the portrait tones. Okay, so I got in between here, and I'm going over just a little bit on this because, you know, these are only so small, but that's okay. And it comes out, it seems that I will get those markers because Sarah, well, the links are in the description below, and I've got the 10% off coupon to go with them right now, so feel free. You can do exclamation point art marker 60, and that will get you the full color set, or exclamation point art marker 20, and that will get you the full color set plus the portrait tones and the gray tones. Exactly. Full support. Oh, yay, Anne, I'm so glad. Yay. Yes, you have full support here, Sheila. You have all the validation that you need. Go. See, this is why this group is so great. Y'all are a supportive bunch. Exactly, exactly. And the book. There you go, Sarah. Well, it's a wonderful book. She's super talented. And in fact, she just had a baby recently. If you go to her Instagram, oh my goodness, her baby is so adorable. But she's traveled everywhere, and that's where she gets a lot of the inspiration for her illustrations. And I suppose theoretically I could, you know, cover all the space, but I don't know, I like coloring each one individually, you know? And you can see here, like, as it's drying, you know, it's a little bit darker, and then once it dries, it becomes lighter. They do, Kelly. It's real nice because they have a triangular barrel. They're real easy to hold. I have a tendency to slide down and I hold them down here, but yeah, they're real nice to hold. Very ergonomic barrel. It's the same thing with like the Inkonic pens and like even the Ergos, the Staedtler Ergo Softs have that triangular barrel. Probably the best crayons I ever came across. You know, I'm just talking kids' crayons. We took the kids out to a restaurant, and these crayons, they were like a hexagon shape. Now, I held them later, and they weren't super comfortable because they had so many angles. So, like, even if they did triangle shapes, but it was a hexagon shape. And the awesome thing that was about it is that when you're at a restaurant and your kids have crayons, what's the thing that they do with those crayons? They constantly drop them on the floor. And these had the angles, and so they weren't rolling off the table. I'm like, why aren't all restaurants doing this? Now, granted, the hexagon shape was, like I said, wasn't super comfy to hold, but even if they did just triangular barrels, like just make the crayon mold triangles. I feel like that would be so much simpler, and it would solve the problem of crayons rolling off the table all the time. I suppose I could bring my own mark or my own crayons for the kids, but hi, Barbara. Welcome. Well, what we're doing right now is we're just laying down our base color. And then when we're done, we're gonna flip it over so you can see the level of, you know, you'll be able to see kind of how it grows with each layer, how much it's gonna soak through the paper. Now I have this behind to protect my surface, which, let's see, do I have a link for that in the bottom? Oh, you know what I have here? I think it's exclamation point cutting mat, if I did that correctly. Yeah, exclamation point cutting mat, and that should pop up. There it is. It's an Arteza self-healing cutting mat, which you can also use the 10% off, but I use this here. So if you ever have to worry about your markers bleeding through and everything, this will protect your surface. I also did a review on that on YouTube. You can check that out. But it helps to protect the surface so you don't have to worry about anything bleeding through. And it's the same kind of mat, like if you sew regularly, it's the same kind of mat that they use for, like, because it's a rotary cutting mat. So it's the same kind of mat that they use when you sew, so you can roll that little rolling, you know, thing. Let's see. I bought some Crayola pencils yesterday because they smell good. Grape and cherry. Kelly, you cracked me up. But if you ever look in Color with Claire's videos, or even Laura Rafferty, they all have like mats like that behind it. And it's just great because it's a surface you can cut on and you don't have to, yeah, they are really good mats. Yeah, I think this one is the 18 by 24 and it's got 2 different sides on it. And it's super handy. We're using our lightest color first. I have the rulers and quilting for the cutting mat. Exactly, yeah. Oh, are there? I say I have their rulers. I'm gonna have you rephrase that one, Kimmy. I can't tell if you're asking a question or it's a statement. We are marketers. We'll leave more color along like this. Perfect. We can do that. We can do that. Markers are fun. I notice we're going much quicker on the butterfly too because we're not having to stop to sharpen pencils all the time, you know? There we go. All right, now this leaf curls up here, so we'll leave that, but we do have this little bit down here to color. And I enjoy being able to, you know, share what I know about these if it makes everybody's lives a little bit. Oh, you have the rulers that Arteza sells. Oh, okay. Gotcha. There we go. Okay, so that is our, oh, you have the mat. Yeah, I absolutely love the mat. It's great. All right, so we have our base color down now. All right, let's line this back up here a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is we're not gonna go, so we have these 3 colors that we chose, okay? We've got this color here, this lighter green, and this darker one. A lurker is someone... Oh, what is a lurker? A lurker is someone who just watches the video without commenting. Yeah, exactly. It just kind of lets me know that you're here. Because even if you have it on in the background or you lurk, it keeps my viewer count up, which makes it so that more people will see. It's the same thing with liking the video, especially while it's live. It makes it so that it's... the more viewers I have, the more likely it is to be suggested to somebody else so that somebody else will see it. So, you know, say you know, maybe have other things to do or you just, you know, kind of want it on or whatever, you can just hang out but leave the tab up and then that way it's still counting as a viewer. There you go. Hi, Kathy. Drinking my coffee. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, instead of grabbing the medium color, which is gonna be this light green, and this is A5959, we're gonna grab our darkest color, which is A546. Okay? So we used our lightest color, now we're going to our darkest color, okay? So what we're gonna do now is where I want my darker color to be, like here, I'm just gonna add that here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to flip it so you could see the level of, let's see, I have Tim Holtz glass mat. It's awesome. I can use it for cutting mat or pellet. Oh, awesome, Jo Beth. I have Faber-Castell Pit pens. This video may help you use them. Perhaps, Kathy. I haven't used them, so I'm not quite sure about their blendability. Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Yay, finally made it to a live one. Can't wait to see what you do with this page. I like to lurk as I color and watch either live or after. It's awesome, Lucy. I'm so glad. Oh, there you go. Tools. Oh, I haven't updated the tools, Jim, from the other ones. So tools today are the art markers, but you can do exclamation point art marker 60 and exclamation point art marker 120, and that will pull it up. So yeah, I'm bad. I didn't quite update everything. Let's see. I've been lurking at times I didn't even know. Well, there you go, Sheila. I love these markers. I think I'll have to look into them. For sure, Suzanne. Like I said, just exclamation point art markers 60 or exclamation point art markers 20, and that will take you your link. And then I have a coupon, 10% off coupon code, either Emily Illustrator 1 or Emily Illustrator 2. The Emily Illustrator 1 coupon code expires, I think tomorrow is the last day you can do it, but the Emily Illustrator 2 is going to last until the end of the month. So we've done a single layer. So here's our, this is where the blue fire will be. So you can see at this point, it hasn't soaked through at all. So now we're going to do our second layer, and then we will look at the back after that, okay? So we're using our darker color still, okay? And I'm using the fine point tip, not the chisel tip. And I'm adding the green where I want kind of the darker part of the flower to be. There you go, perfect. Thanks, Kimmy. What page, Barbara? We are doing a page from Rachel Reinert's Botanical Wonderland. Here, let's zoom on out. This is her artist edition. Yeah, Kimmy, I need to, let me see. I wonder if I can do that right now. Let's check here real quick. Bear with me here. I'm going to update this. Let's see, Nightbot. TV. Here we go. Maybe I can do this while I'm live here. Okay, we're going to log in. We're going to update Nightbot real quick, okay? Here we go. All right. Tools needs to be, give me 1 second. I'm going to update this just so that, I should have done this beforehand, but honestly, it just slipped my mind. Okay, so we're going to do Arteza Art Markers. Okay, so update the tools there. Okay, and then for our Illustrator here, maybe. All right, let's refresh here. Give me 1 second. I'm just updating this real quick so that, okay, book is Artist Edition Botanical Wonderlands. Okay, that's the book. And we're gonna check Illustrator here. Illustrator is Rachel Reinert. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that should be fixed. No, Kimmy, I don't think I put in a Rachel Reinert command. At least I don't think I did, unless I spelled it wrong. Oh gosh, did I spell it wrong? Let me just double check that real quick. I thought I put it in, but maybe I didn't. So just 1 second, let me just check that real quick. Custom commands, let's see, let's go to 3 rules. Yeah, I don't have a Rachel Reinert one, so I will have to fix that one. But the link to the Rachel Reinert book is in the description below. Okay, let's see what I miss. Let's see. Lucy says, "Hi, Kimmy. I want so many markers hinting at the boyfriend as it's my 30th birthday in 3 weeks." There you go. Yeah, art markers. Yeah. Yes, they are alcohol based, Sarah, which is why I like to use the thicker paper because otherwise they tend to bleed through. I love those and the fine liners. Haven't used pens much, but I want to get into it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I've seen that book on Book Outlet, but I didn't know it was a good one. I love getting my books from Book Outlet. Perfect. So Kimmy, there's not going to be a Rachel Reinert command. I'm going to have to fix that so that I can add the link to it. But there is the link for the Rachel Reinert book in the description. What's your thought on these? You mean the book or the markers? If you're going to post a link, I don't know if it'll let you post a link. There we go. But if you do Illustrator, that should be fixed now, as well as book and tools. All 3 of those should be fixed now. They should pop up. But the link for the Rachel Reinert, oh, blending, bleeding, etc. So the blending on them it's absolutely wonderful. I love it. And as far as the bleeding, I just use a nice thick paper. Like I had a thick cardstock that I printed at home, but it didn't blend as well. I find that it blends best in these nice, like I had 100, like the Laura Rafferty pages I printed out on 120-pound cardstock at my local print shop, and they worked fine on that. So certain surfaces I think that maybe don't absorb as much, don't blend as well. But yeah, the Rachel Reinert link for this book is in the description below. I just did not create the command for it, so I apologize on that. But the tools and book and Illustrator one are all updated now. Okay, so we're adding this dark. Like I said, this is our darker color. We chose 3 colors, a light, a mid, and a dark, and this is our darker color. So we lay down the light first, and now we're laying down this one, and then we're going to blend with the mid color and the light color. Here we go. All right, that's the middle there. Then we're going to go around here. A little bit there, not much. Just gonna do a single line. And we're gonna blend that in, so there aren't gonna be any harsh lines by the time we're done with this. A little bit there. Right up along there. Do those markers come in a black case, or is that separate? They do, Kelly. So, oh, thanks, Miranda. For this one, I just used... brand I used was Sinful Shine, I think. Not a super fancy one. Just a couple layers. So I used these 3. This one's the top coat. And then these ones, this pink one is that color, and then the red is that one. But I like them because they're glittery. Kelly, yeah, so the 60 count, if you buy the 60 count, it comes in this handy case here. We'll zoom out a bit. It's got buckles here, plus a handle, and it's got a strap that clips right up here on these ones. Plus it's got the zipper in the back, and then if you open it up, there's these here, and then it comes with these on the side. So then you can open up the whole thing. You can see I don't have some of them in their straps. But it's got all individual slots for it. So I think it can hold 72, I think. And so this is for the 60, but there is, when you buy the 120 set, it comes with a case also. I just only have the 61 right now. There we go. Yeah, so I definitely wouldn't recommend these markers in like a regular standard like Johanna coloring book. It would bleed right through. But for something with heavy cardstock like the artist editions, it works great. I haven't used these in the Johanna artist editions because the Johanna artist editions, they're a little bit too fine detailed, because you can see, I mean, these nibs are still, you know, kind of thick in comparison to like the fine liners. That. I'm going to turn this just a bit here. There we go. We're going to add this here. There we go. Okay. Then we're going to add a nice little green line along the edge of this leaf here. And then I'm going to go ahead and do one along here as well. And we could bring this up just a tad, but not much. Okay, take another drink of coffee here. Okay, now we're going to use our mid color, which is the A5959. Okay, so just as a recap, as a reminder for everybody here. See if I can get the camera to focus on these. If I could hold them still, that'd be great. Okay, so we have A268, A5959, and A546. Okay, so this is our light, this is our mid, this is our dark, and we're about to use our mid color. Okay. Kathy says, so did you cut this picture out of the book or copy it? Neither, Kathy. So the nice thing about the artist edition, if you like sparkly nails, Rimmer Super Gel ones are amazing as the top coat is glittery, so it's always, ooh, I'll have to look into that, Lucy. I love glittery nails. I almost hate just a straight flat color. So Kathy, as it is with most artist editions, the way that these are bound in here is up at the seam. It's actually held with a glue. So these are meant to be taken out. They're not perforated, but they're meant to be easily removed. So you just run my hand right across, and there it is. So it's meant to be taken out, not necessarily kept in the book. That's why I have these ones, in case you didn't see them earlier. These are other ones that I finished using the art markers. This was the first one that I did, so I had to practice a little bit with that. And then this was the second one I did with the art markers. So it got a little bit better. And then this was the third one that I did with it, which I think is probably the best one that I did on there. But yeah, the idea is you could take them out, frame them, give them as gifts. All right, so we're gonna use this mid color now, all right? And now this is where you'll get to see some of the blending capabilities. Ooh, actually, let's flip it over real quick so you can see if it bled through or not, all right? So now we've done 2 layers. This is gonna be our heavier spot here. So I'm gonna keep my finger here so we can match it. And so you can see here, still no bleed through. We've done 2 layers now. I say, oh my, well, I'm getting that. Awesome, Kathy. Well, if you, the link for Rachel's Artist Edition book is in the description below. So there's that. And then if you're interested in the art markers, you can do ! art marker 60, which is for the 60 set, or do ! art marker 120, and that's for the 120 set. Okay, and then I have the coupon code as well that will give you 10% off for the Arteza products. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab that mid color. Again, it's the A5959. Okay, and we're gonna start blending this a little bit. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go right up on that line. We're going to do little circles. And what you're looking for when you blend these is kind of for that harsh line of the dark green to disappear. Don't worry about the harsh line on the blue because we're going to blend that in. Right now, what your goal is to eliminate that harsh line of the dark green. Okay? Now, keep in mind, you're like, okay, well, you're going to add some more blue here, so it's going to be darker. So, you know, don't go any further than you want to. And now you can see... let's zoom in even a little bit closer here so you can see how this is blending, okay? Well, we don't have to see the whole thing, but you can kind of see how this blending is going to work. All right? So now you can see that harsh line of the dark green is gone. Now we're going to move over here. We're going to do the same here. Make sure that's nice and clear. All right. So we're just moving in tiny little circles and we're adding enough ink that we're getting rid of that harsh dark green line. Okay. Now we're actually going to flip this because it'll be easier. Let's see, where are we at? Here we go. Okay. So you see how I've got this dark green here. Now we're going to blend that a little bit. That's where I got mine. I have 3 colors and a glittery Turquoise. Last couple weeks. It's awesome. Oh, awesome, Lucy. All right, so we're getting rid of that kind of harsh line there. I'm blending in like so. Okay. Now before we move on to the others, I'm going to jump right into the blue since we're here and you can kind of see how it'll all blend together now, okay? So I'm grabbing our light kind of bluish color here. This was our light color and we're going to go back over it. Okay. So now we're going over that green. We're going to flip this over in a second so you can kind of see. And I'm adding just a little bit of lightness here because this is going to dry here in a bit. Okay. And you can kind of go over the green just a little bit. Doing lots of little circles here. We're going to flip it too. So now, because it should have bled through a little bit now, so you'll be able to see how much the bleed through is. We're gonna flip this over so you can see. One color, the top coat, no light to cure, so easy peasy. Oh, nice. Okay, so now that we flipped it, now you can see it is starting to bleed through, but it hasn't bled through onto the surface. The only time I've ever really had it bleed through on the surface, I don't know if you can see it here, this pink spot. This was when I tried a test page in the Johanna book, just the straight up coloring test page in the back of a Johanna color book because I was like, let's see it, but it bled straight through. Okay, so one of the other things you can do now, if you're not entirely happy with this, what you can grab is it comes with a blender pencil or a blender marker. Okay, so it's just, let's zoom out here. It's just clear. Okay, it's like any of the other markers. Got the chisel end and the fine tip end. So what we're gonna do now is we can take the fine tip end. Now you see it's a stained blue just a little bit. And if you're worried about it transferring, what you can do is grab a sheet of paper. Let's see. This is my page I've been holding on to. I make notes as I stream, as in Amazon Canada, P.O. Box of Facebook group, which I have a P.O. Box now. It's up in the Facebook group. And at some point I'm going to do a color wheel demo. But anyway, what you can do is now take this if you want. And if you're worried about any transfer, you can just kind of color a little bit, make sure. And it's coming out pretty clear, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so now we're going to grab this, bring it back in. Okay, there we go. And we're going to use the clear here. Not much, because it really does lighten it quite a bit. So I'm not pushing super hard. Going right along the edge here. Okay. Alright, now once we zoom out, you can see kind of how that blending is looking here. Thanks, Lucy. And it'll all come together once it's all done too. So I can show you an example of what happens, kind of like when you use that blender pen too much. Okay, not on this one. Like I can show you like kind of what mistakes I made. And there are some colors that don't, you know, blend well together. Let's see, if I put my name in here, Lucy, on Instagram, can you send me a PM? So, okay, so this was the first one I did. And you can see ones that have, like this. I use the clear blending pen here a lot because I'd messed up on some colors. But you can see there are some that just don't blend as well together, especially if you don't have much space to blend them in. So like here, you can see it's not a perfect blend. And that's because I didn't leave much space to blend with it. Here, I used the clear blender one a lot, but you can see I've still got some lines here. This blended together okay. This did all right. I used the clear blender one here a little bit because it really does lighten the color. This, I think, did pretty good. Now, of course, when you go up close, you're going to see all the flaws. It's kind of like what it looks like from far away, you know? Ooh, gonna sneeze. Gonna sneeze. Gotta mute it. Ooh, okay, I muted it just in time. Okay. All right. Jobeth says, I gotta go. It was wonderful being here. I'll see you later, Emily. Thank you for the stream. Sounds good, Jobeth. Thank you so much for hanging out. And then here, you can see that I used, this is another place where I use the clear blender, and you can see it really takes out some of that pigment. It's not nearly as bright. So that's one of the things, if you use too much, it's going to fade it. So, but you can see here, this blended together pretty well. This didn't do too bad. So, you know, it happens in different spots. And then if we go up, let's see. So there's that. That was pretty decent. This was maybe not as smooth as I would have liked. So, you know, when you get up close, you can definitely see the differences and everything. But that's kind of what the clear blender one is for. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go through. We're going to add this light green to the rest of this here. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? We are here. Okay. Now, obviously, you're going to get a better blend if you choose, you know, a lot of colors that are very similar to each other versus something that, you know, here's green, here's blue. You know what I mean? You just got to kind of blend over it. Get those harsh lines to disappear as best you can. Let's move this on over here so you can see. How has everybody's weekend been anyway? I know it's Sunday, so we're not quite done with the weekend so far. I took some pictures this morning, took the kids to a birthday party yesterday, so, you know, busy weekend so far. Oh, Lisa's leaving too. All right. See you later, Lisa. Thanks for hanging out. Wasn't sure if she was leaving or if she was just saying goodbye to Sarah. Or not Sarah, to Jo Beth. Okay. And I know some people like wondered if they have a smell or not. And there's a slight smell. But, you know, like a Sharpie is an alcohol-based marker, and that has a real strong smell. This is like minuscule compared to a Sharpie. So, I mean, if you're really sensitive to smell, it does have a little bit, but it's barely noticeable. I only notice it because I use markers frequently. I can tell, you know, when there's a smell versus not. You know what I mean? Oh, good, Kimmy. Alright, I'm going to turn this just a tad. Hello, Ina. She says, greetings from Germany. Welcome. So glad to have you here. We're working on some blending with some art markers. No, it doesn't look like it yet, but it works. Alright, let's see. Oh, and down here. Everybody see that Color with Claire just hit 10,000 followers on Instagram. That is so exciting. I messaged her, told her congratulations, because seriously, that 10,000 followers on Instagram is like the major milestone, because after 10,000 followers, you have access to the swipe up feature, which, oh man, would be so cool. I'm so excited about that. I got like 1,700 more to go, so, you know, we're getting there, slowly but surely. All right, so now we're going to use that light blue color. We're going to blend right along that green here. Okay. Here we go. Right along those edges, and then we'll go back over with that blender pen. And you can see that there's a little bit of a line here. If you want to avoid that, you can just carry that blue right on over to here. Okay, there we go. Oh, drop the marker. There. Let's see, are we still in frame? Nope, look at me. Professional streamer, by the way. Yeah, she's absolutely wonderful, Lucy. She makes making review videos look so easy and seamless. you know, I've started finally doing some myself, and it's just like, man, how does she do it all in one take? Like, she's so good. Right along that edge. So this here. There we go. Okay. There you go. Oh, I'm so glad, Miranda. So intense, meow? Are you talking about the colors because they're so bright? Also, it looks like you have a kitty cat for your profile picture, so that would make sense. Do you have a preference of markers or pencils, or does it depend on the page? Most definitely depends on the page, Lucy. So I've found that I really enjoy using the art markers in this particular book, in the, you know, Rachel Reinert Artist Edition. A lot of times, though, you know, there's certain papers that won't work with the markers. Probably if I were to list my favorite markers, like if we're not talking, you know, cost really, the Crayon d'Ache are amazing, but I don't use them all the time because they are a spendier marker, and so I try to, you know, save them specific pages. So, aw, thanks, Miranda. So Crayon d'Ache, if we're not talking cost, definitely up there with my favorite because they're so creamy and they blend so nice. But if we're talking a more budget-friendly pencil, Staedtler Ergosoft is probably #1 for me. I have grown to really love the Arteza color pencils, so those are probably #2. And then Prismacolors are probably #3, and they're great for blending. They really are, but the quality of them over the years has gone down, which has dropped it down on my list just because you deal with so much breakage and everything else. That being said, they do, you know, they're good if you're learning how to blend and everything. So that's probably my top 4 there. And then for the markers, like I like to use the Staedtler fine liners in like the Lost Ocean book because the details are so teeny tiny. But let's see, Tracy says, hello, I'm new to your group, Emily, absolutely loving the videos. I'm so glad, Tracy. Well, welcome. We are working on blending the art markers. Hi, Sherry, welcome. But yeah, so I really like the Staedtler fine liners for tiny details. The Inkonic, the Arteza Inkonic ones are good too if you're not worried about shading and you just wanna, or you know, blending, you just really wanna fill in the lines. The Arteza ones are great because they've got real vibrant colors. Oh, thank you, Kelly, for that super chat, our first super chat of the day. Can we get some cheers in chat for Kelly? Thank you so much, Kelly. But yeah, so those are my choice for smaller markers. And then these are Arteza Art Markers I absolutely love. They're fun. Which Crayon d'Ache have the Pablos? Oh, the Crayon d'Ache Luminance, Anne. Although I was looking at them on Amazon the other day and the price has gone down. Because I think they were closer to like almost 300 when I got them years ago. I got them as a gift. Or somebody gifted them to me. My husband did. So, yeah, so I really enjoy those. All right, we're going to use the blender marker now. There we go. And I'm just going to use that all the way through here. Sounds good, Sarah. Thank you so much for hanging out. Ergosofts were my first pencils, and I still love them. I only have a small set of fine liners for Lost Ocean book, but I want the big pack now. Oh, me too. I just ordered the 60 pack, and so they're going to be here in about a week, and I'm super excited. I ordered them off Amazon UK, and they have a link on Amazon, the US Amazon, but it was a better deal on the Amazon UK. No problem, Sarah. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And we are going to be, we should be finishing up our butterfly with our fine liners as well. Let's see, this one needs to be blended. There we go. And it may look different while it's wet, but once it dries, it looks a little bit different. Looks a little bit more even. What other go-to pencils does everyone use? Let's see. Okay. Oh, did we get down here? We might have not blended. Finished blending down here. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and zoom on out and see how that looks. Okay, so that's okay. I haven't done this color combination before. I'm not super thrilled. It's okay. I think I want to try going back over it one more time. I'm gonna see if we can make this a bit easier, not just going from straight blue to green, you know what I mean? And these markers are still a bit of a learning process for me too. So when I do this, it's more of a, this is what I do and this is what works for me, you know? May not be the textbook way of using them. I just know that this is what works, you know? So we're gonna blend that just a little bit, see how that works. Thank you, Suzanne. Okay. So that actually helped a little bit to add another layer of blue. So we're gonna go ahead and do that all the way around. And a lot about markers, you know, using them, especially blending, is just trial and error. Aw, thanks, Kimmy. So we're gonna add that extra layer of blue here. Try and get that a little bit. Has anyone used SoColor, Marcos, or Lyra? I tried the Lyra. I ordered like 4 colors, like the yellow, the blue, and the red, and a white, because I wanted to test them out. I don't remember feeling one way or the other about them. Maybe I just didn't use them enough to get a real strong opinion about them. The other ones, though, I haven't tried yet. There we go. And we're just going back over with that blue again. So don't be afraid to modify it. You know, after you step back and you look at it and you're like, well, do I like this? Do I not like this? You know? In a second, we'll go ahead and flip this over and you can see how much it's bled through. But you'll also be able to see that although it looks like it's bled through, it hasn't bled through onto my surface. So that's nice. Only 28 pounds for 60 beautiful colors. Flirting with my boyfriend to buy them. I love this flower. Aw, thanks, Lucy. You crack me up. Now I have it still zoomed out too, so you can kind of see the colors as we go along. Since we've already done them close up, I specifically zoomed out for this one. So you can kind of see how it develops as we're adding this extra layer of blue. There we go. All right, now we can take our blender pencil. Hello, Ariane, welcome. We're just working on our little flower here. Okay, so just going over that edge with this blender to try and soften it. I'm not pushing too hard because then it's going to create a weird kind of white line instead of blending the two blues together. It's just lightening it just enough to help kind of blend it. All right, so there is that blue and green. We're going to leave that one for now, and we're going to move on to another one. Different color combination. Okay, so let's take a look at our chart here. And again, just as a recap for those of you that are interested, we're going to be finishing up our butterfly on Monday. This is what we are so far. We're using the Staedtler fine liners and blending with those. Rezoom. I've noticed I tend to be very picky when looking close up, and it's fine when zoomed back out. Exactly, Philip, exactly. Sometimes you got to look at it as a whole picture rather than, you know, super up close, because you have to understand that unless somebody, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but once I'm finished with a page, take a picture of it, it kind of goes in a drawer. You know, unless I choose to hang it up, nobody else is going to be having their face 6 inches from your picture. So, you know, it's kind of what it looks like as a whole. And another big point is, yes, these are tutorials and everything, but a big thing of this is just enjoy it. And if you're too critical, you're not going to enjoy it as much. So you have to think nobody else is going to be critiquing it as hard as you are, you know? You're your own worst critic. It's a true thing. Hi, Mia. So yeah, we are working on this one, and we're going to finish that up on Monday. The dog slept in. Oh, sure. Blaming the dogs, Mia. No, I'm teasing. All right, so let's choose our next colors. We've done something kind of blue and green. So now we're gonna grab something. Let's do. Okay, let's do A2497. This one here. And then we're gonna do A487. And then we're gonna do, I think, A410. Okay? Oh, that's right, you got that new mattress. All right, so we're gonna grab our colors here. We have A24, what is it? A2497. See if we can dig that out here. And say A2497. Here it is. Okay, A2497. Then we have A487. Okay. And then we have A410. Okay, so we're choosing 3 colors again. I'm coloring my Johanna planner with my Crayola Silly Scents. Brown smells like chocolate and gray is marshmallow. Oh, that sounds yummy, Kelly. Now you're making me hungry. All right, so we're gonna, let's see. We'll raise this just a tad here. So you can see what we chose here. We're gonna hold these like so. I wish I had an autofocus, but it's cool. All right, so let's see. Can everybody see those? Let's try that again real quick. Yeah, close enough. All right, so A2497, A487, and A410, okay? So let's zoom on back down here. Let's see, Anne says, I might get an early night. It's 8:05 here. Lovely time for a live stream. Exactly, I know. I was wishing I could have done it a little bit earlier, but since I was doing that photo shoot this morning, it just kind of worked out this way. But I figure at the very least, it's not the middle of the night. I mean, so UK is like 6 hours ahead of me. So when I normally stream, it's like, you know, 3, 4 in the morning. So at the very least, this way, it's, you know, after dinner time when you're all kind of winding down for bed, right? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this shape here, and then we'll do the same like on this one too. And obviously I don't think we're gonna be able to finish this whole thing today, but you know, this is kind of a nice way to do a little bit of a tutorial. You know what I mean? Gonna drink the coffee here. It's starting to get a little bit cold, but it's okay. It did its job. It got me all perked up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and use A2497 first, and that's gonna be our kind of our fill-in color, okay? And we're going to use the fine point end, not the chisel tip. Okay, and we're just gonna go ahead and start filling that in. And as you can see, like the tip of this looks pretty orange, while this is actually kind of a pinky orange. So it's always smart to do, you know, a good swatch whenever you get new ones so you can get the accurate colorings, you know? Is it weird that I like that sound that markers make when it kind of runs along the paper? Kind of squeaky. I don't know. Lucy says, oh, nothing like chocolate ground. Sounds awesome. I've been up since 4 a.m. UK time. Oh, Lucy, you're going to be so sleepy. Perfect. It's really appreciated, honey. Well, I'm glad, Anne. I know usually when you're here, it's like the middle of the night. So, but you know, school starts here soon. And once the kids are in school, I'm going to be trying to squeeze in some daytime things. I was trying to think, because obviously I know there are those that can be here for daytime and those that can only be here for the nighttime stream. So I was trying to think, do you think we should do an individual page based on the time zone? Like for all of our daytime streams, we do one page, and all of our evening streams, we do another page. That way, you know, nobody feels like they're missing out on the progress. Or do you think we should just stick with one page and then everybody can just catch up later if they can't watch? What do you all think we should do? I've been debating about that because we're coming up on time here when, you know, by the end of the month we should be able to get some more daytime streams in. And by daytime, I mean my goal will be to like start at 9 and then go until like 11. You could use the chisel tip here too if you wanted to. Different pages. Do the colors of the Arteza markers correspond to their pencils? No, they don't. That being said, the watercolor pencils and the regular color pencils do have the same colors. Different pages, Kelly says. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like it'd be kind of unfair if we like did a page on the night stream and then switched to morning, and then it's just like, eh. Because I think what I could do is I could alternate. So we do like maybe 2 night streams a week and, you know, maybe 2 daytime streams a week. And then that way we're getting progress done on both. But we still have a page that we're, you know, completing. I've had 2 coffees today, but I'll be up until at least 10 p.m. 2 pages sounds good because then you can still watch the other not live like I do. Oh, there you go, Lucy. Different pages. I watch it in bed at night and don't color along, just lurk. Okay. All right, cool. Well, then we'll have to, we'll do that then. I mean, it's not like there's no shortage of coloring utensils and pages to color. That's for sure. So then when I do the titles, I can differentiate, you know, day stream, night stream, and then that way they can easily find which page it is they're working on. Kind of like when we do for the weekend ones. You know, I don't do on the weekend the same thing that I do during the weekdays, you know? Okay. So that was the A2497. Okay, so now we're going to jump into our darker color, which is the A410. Yeah, because I don't want anybody to feel like they're missing out, like they have to try and watch both of them to try and keep up if they want to color live. I don't feel like that's not very fair. Okay, so we're using the A410. And the whole point of this is to keep it, you know, low-key, relaxing, no stress kind of thing. And I might add a little factor of stress if I try and do all of that, you know? So I think you're right. I think that'll be a good idea. Okay, so we're going to do this red right along the edge here. Aw, thanks, Mia. My mom says I have 2 hobbies, coloring and collecting books / stationery. Well, Lucy, oh, actually, you might be interested in this then. Let's see, is it exclamation point, land, sea, sky, I think is what it is. Oh, it would help if I clicked on it. Okay, so exclamation point, land, sea, sky. I think that's, or it's going to be land, sky, sea. Maybe we'll try both. Land, sky, sea. It's one of those. Let's see which pops up here. Anyway, I stumbled across these the other day when I was looking at Johanna's stuff. She's coming out with new little notebooks. There you go. Land, sea, sky. That's what it was. Hi, JoBeth. Good. But yeah, so those are new notebooks, Lucy, that Johanna brought out. I didn't see an announcement for them, but I was checking Amazon and I just stumbled across them and I was just like, oh, this is new. So yeah, that's the link for them if you want to check them out. Yeah, the new tags looks nice. Looks like a beautiful notebook set. Yeah, it is. I think it's similar. She had another like 3 little notebook set that came out, but yeah. Okay. We're gonna use this red down here. There we go. Okay, then we're going to this up like so. Oh, went over the line a little. Yeah, it's okay. It's not available on Amazon UK, so pre-order in the US. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Lucy hides perks. Thanks. I'll have a look. I love pens and paper. There you go. Yeah, she's making gift tags, or she has made gift tags, but yeah. Lucy, I know I spend more time collecting, organizing, and practicing technique than actual coloring. But you know what? It's kind of whatever. If rather than, you know, finish an entire page, practicing is, you know, what relaxes you and what you enjoy, then more power to you. All right, now we're going to use the A487, okay? And now this is when we're going to start to blend a little bit. So maybe I can zoom in just a smidge more here, okay? Right up against that line. So that sort of disappears. There you go, I pre-ordered already for the notebooks. Awesome. Yeah, I was getting, when I was updating all the links and everything, I was going through there and I stumbled across them and I was just like, oh, hello. Hello, little notebooks. There we go. Sometimes that'll happen though, like when she's got something new coming out, I may find it on Amazon before I even hear the announcement. I've had the how to draw one pre-ordered for ages. There we go. We're just blending it in with that dark color there. But you got to practice making it, so I get it. I spend most of my time choosing colors. There you go. Emily is a fully qualified enabler. There has never been a truer statement, Nan. I am a complete enabler. If ever your partners, you know, or husband or wife or partner or whatever gets upset that you're spending too much on coloring supplies, or, you know, wait, you're getting books again? You can just say, Emily told me to do it. She's bad influence. Well, see, it works reverse too, because I wouldn't have even known that the 60 colors exist unless for you guys, and I definitely got those. I don't know if my practicing is relaxing. Can sometimes be annoying because I'm not getting the results I'm aiming for. That's fair, Philip, but that's the best way to try it out, is just to practice and be like, okay, that didn't work. What can I do to change it up, you know, to make it work for me, you know, better next time kind of deal, you know? All right, so now we're grabbing that light orange again. We're gonna go along this edge. We're getting a nice blend with this one. So sometimes choosing colors that are more similar will help you get an easier blend. You're welcome, girls. And I need tags. Hey, you can get working coloring on them, you know, just in time for Christmas, or, you know, get them all colored and wait to put names on them for birthdays or gifts or whatever else. I did overtime at work this month, and I have a special coloring cupboard that no one goes in, and that is where my stash is lurking. There you go. I know, I'm slowly, you know, we get more and more shells, and I have occupied every corner and wall available in my room here to store everything. Oh, you found them on Amazon Canada, which is still on my list, Mia. I had a photo shoot and everything, and so I haven't had a chance to do the Amazon Canada, but it is on my list to do, so I will be doing that here at some point. There we go. All right, now we can go up. I'm great at enabling too. Emily, yes you are, Mia, but I am good with that. Okay, I'm just doing one light line kind of around to see if maybe I can blend it easier with the lighter orange here. Okay, that's pretty decent. All right, now I'm gonna grab that blender one. Expert level, there you go. Let's see, oh, that's the blue one. I want the blender one here. Okay, so we're gonna use the fine tip point there. That a little bit. You can see it definitely lightened it a little bit. Doesn't take much, especially if you're already using a light color. It lightens it a bit. And again, there may be some other artists out there that use these differently and, you know, that get better results, but this is just sort of my what works for me kind of thing, you know? All right, now we're gonna zoom out so we can take a look here. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't have the tags up. Sorry, Anne. I'll have to add those to the repertoire here. All right, so that is for that one. And you can do the same for this one here and this one here. Okay. And if you don't like how light it is, you can always go back over. Let's go ahead and do a bleed through check, shall we? You can see there's no bleed through on here. This is everything on here is just stuff that's been there before. We're gonna flip it over and you can see there's some bleed through here and some here. It's usually about when we get into that third layer that it starts to bleed through a little bit. Okay, so let's grab some different colors now, shall we? Let's see. What do we want? What do we want? See, we got all these colors too. I don't know, we might just stick with these colors though, because they're all just, you know, so nice and bright. Let's go ahead and do... See, I leave the house for shopping sometimes. I think how you color is great as easy fall looks fancy. Aw, thanks, Lucy. Wait, use Band-Aids? Did I say something? I might have missed it. Sometimes I'll say something that I remember what it is and then somebody references and I'm like, oh. See, Kelly says, I consider myself a minimalist except lately it doesn't include books and art supplies. I ask myself, do I really need those? Yes, I need. Yep, right there with you, Kelly. Yeah, shopping is fun. I love Winkostella. Oh yeah, me too, for sure. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab, let's see. We've done a reddish one. We've done a bluish green one. Let's do, okay, what if we do 8275, 8277, and 8273? Think we can pull those ones off? I don't know, the purple is hard to blend sometimes, but you know what? It's a challenge. We'll do it. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. No worries. Okay, so 8275, 8277, and 8273. Ooh, lilac though. Let's see, lilac is 884. That's this one. Violet is 882. Yeah, see, violet's kind of dark. No, we'll stick with the 8273. Michael's had a 55% off coupon. Oh, very nice. Yes, I agree with Mia. Definitely the clear wink of Stella. That blue one is evil. Let's see. Let's do one of these up here. There we go. All right, let's zoom on in. Let's see how we can do with these, shall we? Make sure we're nice and in focus. All right, so we have 8275, 8277, and 8273 here. Let's see if it'll... There we go, nice and in focus. All right, so it's lavender, periwinkle, and what's that say? Royal blue, okay? Or not royal blue, royal purple. Royal purple. There we go, nice and clear. Okay, so let's see, which one was first? 8275, okay? So we have lavender here. Okay. Another thing is too, you know, I'm gonna change my mind. We're not gonna use this dark one, okay? We're gonna do one with just 2. Pre-order, but 16 pounds is expensive. That is true. That is true. We're actually just going to do 2 colors here, okay? Because when you do a second layer over it too, sometimes it acts as your mid color. You know what I mean? Right now, we're just filling this in with our nice light color first. And this is the lavender. That. And honestly, since it's not you know, late, like usually I keep it to 2 hours in the evening because, you know, if you start 8:30, by 10:30 it's starting to get pretty late everywhere, but we could go a little bit longer than 2 hours too if we want, as long as, you know, the kids aren't home yet, but, you know, as long as they're not making too much ruckus, I think we could go ahead and go a little bit longer depending on what we're doing here. Go. All right, nice small space. Okay, so that was the lavender 8275. All right, now we're going to use the periwinkle 8277. All right, and we're going to use that right along the edge here. See, this is actually kind of nice. It's not too much darker, but I think it'll add just enough to give us a little bit of a blend, you know? And I don't think we'll actually even need to use the blender marker for this. Go. Go. Thanks, Mia. All right, now we're gonna go back to our lavender and we're gonna kind of go over this a little bit. And I'm kind of doing a flick out because it gives it a nice light color right at the edge there. And we're going over the back, it'll make it even darker. So we should get a nice light. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to take this one, the periwinkle, and do a little layer around the middle here. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna go back to our little flick here. because that last flick where you're lifting off the paper is going to give you a nice light layer. Okay, so this will be a nice subtle blend. And if turning the page helps you, because because if you're going an uncomfortable color, it's hard to get a nice straight, line or flick. So feel free to turn the page as much as you need to get, the comfort of the pen and where you're holding it and all of that. Okay. Now, for these weekend streams, I'm going to take a little small poll here for those that are here. Do you find that Saturday is better or Sunday is better for you? So I know a lot of people, they have church in the mornings and stuff, but this was, in the afternoon, so it should be, post-church unless it's West Coast time. Sounds good, Sheila. Yes, Mia, it's the artist edition. And the link for this book is in the description below. Thanks for hanging out, Sheila. Sunday, either is okay for you, Anne? Okay. Makes no difference to me? Okay. All right, nice and subtle. Sunday usually better for me, especially midday like this one. Okay, all right, good to know. Sunday afternoon, okay. All right, so I guess Sunday is a Sunday afternoon. All right, so Sunday is a good day. Okay, well that works because that's our general Sunday for me, but that's only because I work all weekend and Sunday I finish at 5 p.m. Oh, okay. All right, so this is actually a pretty good time. Oh my, gonna look for some Posca then. Gotta make that trip worthwhile. Oh, for sure, Sheila. Okay, so, looking at it from far away, you can see that it's a nice kind of little subtle blend. All right, so let's see how far we can. So we've got that and this. And we could do this one in purple too. I'm jumping around though so that we get a chance to use all the colors in case for some reason we don't get to finish this whole thing. Thank you, Sheila. All right, let's see. Let's do some yellow, okay? I think this is a good opportunity to switch up our little shade a little bit. So let's grab, we're gonna grab this, the 9426, and then we're gonna get 945 and 949, okay? So let's take a look here. We need 9426, which is the pale peach. We need the 945, which is the sapphire yellow, and the 949, which is the Tuscan sun. Okay, those are our yellow colors we're gonna use. You should do a red flower. Yeah, we could do red. I did a little bit of red here, but yeah, we'll throw in a red flower. Probably right up, this one would be good here for red. Because this is kind of like an orangey one, I guess. So yeah, a red one would probably look great here. Nice deep red color. We could even start with the, like this as the light color. And then go, with these darker ones. It would match my nails. All right, so we'll do yellow and then we'll do red. So where we're gonna do yellow is in this little thing right here. See, and then there's a spot, you can do a purple one down here too. You could do some yellow tips here, but we'll just start with this one here, this little space. A neon mix, ooh, that could be fun. Amazon UK is having a lightning deal on 60 set right now with a 7% voucher. Oh, very cool, Suzanne. And pink, yes, Mia, and pink. All right, so let's start with our pale peach, okay? And we're gonna do our first solid color here, okay? Just fill that in here. Nice little small space. Welcome back, Kimmy. There we go. All right. And then we're going to use our Sapphire yellow, or no, sorry, take that back. We are using our Tuscan Sun. Okay. We're going to go right along this edge here. There. Go right along here. Okay. Now we're going to use our Sapphire yellow. I'm going to blend right along there. And even we're going to take the Sapphire yellow and just do a small line, not our darkest color, but just the Sapphire yellow. Do a dark line right along there, okay? Now we're going to grab our pale peach again. This is where we're going to blend this in. Okay, this should actually come out pretty well, I think. Just kind of going over the whole thing here. Nice thing is with a light color like yellow, it's not that difficult to blend it all in. All right, nice, simple little yellow blend for the middle there, okay? All right, now I'm gonna turn this upside down so we can fit it a little bit better. All right, and I think I am done with this coffee. I'm gonna drink some water. I think it's getting cold now anyway. All right. Yeah, that yellow is super simple. So let's go ahead, put all these markers out here. I leave them out so that I can write down what colors I used at the end of the stream. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna put these on my little table here next to me. All right, and now let's choose red, shall we? All right, so let's start with, let's see, the dogs are watching. Oh, I'm glad, fascinating, holding the dog's interest. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna start with 487, then we'll go with 403, and then we'll finish off with, I think, 411. Okay, a nice dark red here. So first we want 487. Let's see, do I have 487 out already? I think I might actually. Let's see. Yep, 487. Okay, then we want, oh, drop in markers. Hold still markers. 487, now we want 403. Okay, there's 403. And then 411. Okay. So these are our three we're going to be using. Zoom on in and see if we can. And actually, they'll be in that order from lightest to darkest. Okay, so 487, 403, 411. Sounds like the kiddos just got home too. So if you hear anything, that's just them, you know, settling in here. All right, so we're going to start with our light color first. Okay. Let's get this nice and in focus. We're doing this upside down, by the way, so if this shape looks funny, that's why. Only because it's easier with the rest of the paper pointing off this way versus poking me. On TV, sounds good, Mia. So let's go ahead and use the chisel tip here. All right. Love that sound. Okay. Puppy approved. Good. There we go. And we're just laying down that base light color here. using the chisel tip is definitely handy when you're filling in larger spaces. Okay. Turn it one more time. Sorry for spinning it so much. Okay. There we go. All right, there's all of that color filled in. All right. Now let's turn this back upside down so I can reach it a little bit better. There we go. All right, now we're going to use our darker color, which is the 411, okay? Using that red color there. It's gonna be a nice bright red one. Turn. Oh, look at that. I went over the line a bit. Well, sometimes what you can do too if you go over the line, just draw the line out. Like I said, unless somebody is 6 inches from your paper, they're not going to notice your mistakes. So just draw it out, and that way you don't have this little, little thing jutting out. Okay, and for those of you that just showed up, we are using the Arteza Art Markers today in the Rachel Reinert Artist Edition. You can do exclamation point art marker 60 for the 60 set, for the link to the 60 set, or exclamation point art marker 120 for the 120 set. And right now I have a coupon code for 10% off on the Arteza website. You can either use Emily Illustrator 1, and that coupon code expires tomorrow, or I think tomorrow's the last day for it. Or you can use Emily Illustrator 2, and that one will expire at the end of this month. And also, if you haven't had a chance to join our Facebook group, we have a Facebook group where I keep everybody updated. We do polls and everything like that. You can post what you like in there for, all your work in progresses and everything. And so you can join on the Facebook group just by doing exclamation point Facebook, and that is a link that'll take you right to it. As well as I also have an Instagram that'll keep you updated on everything, which is exclamation point Instagram in the chat. So if you are interested, feel free to take a look at those. All right, now we're going to go ahead and use the Crimson Red A403. Oh, you know what? I take it back. That's not what we're using yet, because I realized I want to do a little bit of red here around the inside line, okay? So we're going to do this. Thank you, Kimmy. All right, little red line right in there. Okay, now we're gonna use the Crimson Red. Okay, gonna blend that together. And you can see now where it's bled through a little bit already, and now that we're gonna do this other line, it'll probably bleed through more, but it's not bleeding through my surface. It's just showing through a little bit on the back of the paper. And like I said, this is a pretty thick cardstock as well, so I definitely wouldn't recommend these pens in your standard coloring book. Very handy she is. Yeah, you crack me up. This will be a nice bright red one. Thank you, Kelly. And I just realized that Sir Paul McCartney is in the bedroom, so I'm going to let him out. 1 second. Hey, kitty. Hi. Would you like out? Out you go, kitty cat. Kiddos are gonna come say hi. Sammy, there you go. You just put your hand under there and say hi. Okay, and then you can put your hand under and say hi. Hi. All right, go back to what you were doing. Yep, meow meow. Okay. They're home now, so it seemed like a good time for them to say hi. Alright, so now back to using the 403. Thanks, Suzanne. Alright, so yeah, we're using 403. Blending in with that red. Yeah, this is going to be pretty vibrant by the time we're done with it. Okay, then we're just going to blend a little bit with this line around. There we go. Okay, and then we'll use our light one again, which was the A487. The fine tip again. Okay. Blending that on in. Okay. And you can carry it all the way back to the red if you like. Okay, and then a little turn. it's blending real nice. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. We're just working on coloring our little red flower here, blending on in. Love that sound the marker makes. We're going to blend that just a bit more. There we go. I can even carry that all the way through too. Don't necessarily need to leave that super light pink in the middle either. Okay, perfect. There we go. Thanks, Kimmy. All right, so that gives us our nice solid red blend there, right? So we got red, purple, orange, bluish green. We should do an all blue one, I think. Let's see. Maybe we should do some of these leaves too. Be a darker green for these leaves, you think? All right, let's take a look at our color chart here. Okay. So let's grab our 5948 and let's see, 5948 and 54546. We're just going to use two actually. Aw, thanks, Kimmy. So we're just going to use two colors here. We're going to use 5948 and 546. Okay, so there's the 5948. And 546, or is it 546? Yeah, 546. Did I already grab that out? I might have already grabbed it. Yep, 546. Oop. Dropping markers. Okay. Dropping stuff. Because I am just that skilled. Alright, so we're just using two marker colors here. Let's zoom on in so you can see. You're gonna nice and focused. Okay. All right. So there we go. A546 apple green and A5948 lime green. Okay. Aw, thanks, Anne. All right. We're gonna zoom out just a tad here. All right. And actually, let's do this leaf up. Well, no, we'll do this one down here. This will be good. Zoom on in just a bit. There we go. All right, so we're going to use lime green first, and that's the A5948. Okay. And we're just going to lay down our base color here. Aw, thanks, Suzanne. Thanks, Mia. You're all so sweet. Well, I love the idea of live streaming because it's just great because I can interact with you all, answer questions as we go along, and just generally chat and just kind of hang out, you know? So I know that I follow the rule of threes for my pencils, but that's not necessarily true for the markers. Sometimes less is more with markers. I mean, because like with this, we're just going to be using two colors. I'm going to just use the two colors with the purple too. So 3 colors is not always completely necessary. Oh, I like magic! Thanks, Mia! Aw, thanks, Lucy. Aw, you guys are making me blush. Or gals, not guys. There's guys here too. But you particular ladies or gals. Well, I assume by names. I don't know. It's 2019. I shouldn't be assuming anything. And you know what I think we're gonna do for this middle part? I think we're gonna go ahead and grab a yellow here. Let's grab the A945. Okay. Let's see, I think I already have that out. A945. Yeah, here it is. And we're gonna do yellow in the middle with the lime green. Okay, but we'll finish this part of the leaf first. So now we're gonna grab apple green. I agree, very upbeat and happy. I appreciate it so much. Oh, I'm so glad, JoBeth. Ah, you're all so nice. Well, I keep coming back because all of you are just so wonderful. I love hanging out with you all. You guys are really positive as well. All right, so we're gonna add this green here. Just like so. Okay, in the little corners. A little bit up at the top. A little bit here. And it's okay if you go outside the lines a little bit. Live isn't perfect, so why should your picture be? We're gonna go right along the edge here. Go. All right, so now we're gonna take, oh, I'm glad, Mia. We're gonna take the lime green. Okay, now we're going to blend it in with this darker green. And you can see in this instance, 2 colors was plenty. Well, I'm glad that everybody has fun. I like keeping things upbeat and lighthearted and fun, and yeah, it's good. Go. All right, we're blending in this. There we go. And you can see as it dries, it lightens up a little bit. There we go. There we go. And now we're gonna blend in this. And the idea is we're just trying to get rid of any harsh lines. And again, if you're interested in looking into the markers, you can do !Art Marker 60 or !Art Marker 120, and those are the 2 different sizes of art marker sets. And I have a 10% off coupon code that you can use on it too if you want. There we go. All right, there's that. Now we're going to use our yellow that we grabbed, and this was the Sapphire yellow. We're gonna fill in this middle part with it. And you see, even though I went over with the green a little bit, the yellow kind of blends in the green a little bit. Thanks, Kimmy. There we go. And you know, I think that this little thing down here, because there's a line here, is attached to that. So we're actually going to do this in a yellow also. Okay, so there's the yellow. Now we're gonna grab our lime green again. And we're gonna do a little bit here. I've never used alcohol markers, but this stream is making me want to try these. Oh, for sure, Kathy, they're great fun. And I like this book form just because it's got the larger illustrations, the nice thick paper, and they blend really well on top of it. All right, that was that. That was the lime green. Now we're gonna grab that sapphire yellow again, and we're gonna go over that lime green. Just blending in the green with the yellow a little bit. And I realized we forgot to do this one down here, so we'll go back and do it in just a sec. Go. I haven't tried the fine point ends. I'll try this too with different markers. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, just blending that in. There we go. All right, then we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna use the lime green again here on this little spot we missed. Right there, okay. And we'll go back over with our yellow again. And as you can see, it's not absolutely necessary for you to wait for it to dry in between layers either. All right, now we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna do a bleed through check here. Is this the only artist edition book that this artist has done? Ooh, that is a good question, Kathy. I don't know if she has a desert. I think her other book is Desert Wonderlands. I don't know that she has that one out. Fun fact, actually. So I got this book ages ago, but it's because she actually sent it to me. Now I subsequently bought the other books on my own just because I loved her editions. She also has, oh, I should pull it out so you can see. But if you see here, there you go. So she sent me this book. And look, there's her Instagram tag if you want to check her out. At Rachel Reinert Studio is where she's at on Instagram. Let me grab it real quick because I think that you all would love this. So give me 1 second. Because she has kind of like a how-to book, and there's coloring pages inside the book that she shows you how to color. Here we go. Yeah, this is perfect. It's called the Color Workshop. Now she's got a Facebook group too that you can join. Oop. Oh, tripping over stuff. All right, I'm gonna zoom out for a sec so I can show you this. Because this book is super handy. I just checked, the Desert one does not have an artist edition that I could find. Okay, so yeah, it may just be just the Botanical Wonderlands so far. Okay, so this is her book called The Color Workshop. Get it nice and in focus here. Oh, I took a picture. I don't know how that's going to register on there. It might go black for just a second, but it's because I held down the button too hard and it took a picture. So, excuse that. Okay, so Color Workshop, it's a step-by-step guide to creating artistic effects. And so this is by her. This is Rachel Reinert. Oh, and I just realized that square is there. Oh, how embarrassing. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Get that off. There we go. There we go. Okay, that square's close. That's embarrassing. Yeah, okay, so let's open this up so you can take a look at it. This is a great, but it's back ordered for a while. Okay, so I did this one in Kuranda Ash, and this was one of the coloring pages inside the book. So the book has some coloring pages that you can practice with. So this was one of the pages that I did in here. But you can see in here, she's got these that she's colored herself. The publisher was Get Creative 6. I think I have the Color Workshop book. Yeah, this is by her. This is by the same illustrator / author. So this is her right here. This is Rachel Reinert. So in here, it's got the color studio, drawing surfaces, color pencils, gel pens, pastels. She covers all these different tools. She talks about the color wheel. Ooh, this would be good for us to visit when we do a kind of color wheel stream. Colorful techniques, working with color step by step, and then page 104 are practice pages. So that gives you something to go with, okay? So she's got her introduction here. I mean, you can see she's got these pictures. She travels everywhere, and that's where she gets a lot of her stuff. So these are, you know, a lot of her tools. See, even as simple as the Crayola color pencils. So you don't always need something fancy. So The Color Studio talks about drawing surfaces, says a variety of drawing surfaces from left to right. You've got rough dry media paper, 140-pound rough cold press watercolor paper, smooth Bristol board. So she's got, you know, a full list of them. All of these. So like for instance, tip, it says if using Prismacolors, be careful not to drop them on the floor. Dropping them can damage the core on the inside, which makes it hard to sharpen because the tip will break off often. So fun fact about Prismacolors. So yeah, she has got loads of great tips in here. I highly recommend her book, and I will put a link in this in the description below too. I just thought about this book. I should have added it for this. But so she's got a bunch of different markers. She doesn't have the Arteza ones, but like she talks about alcohol-based markers here. Said tip, you can add a layer of colored pencil to paper first before applying markers. This creates a wax layer that prevents markers from bleeding through. So that's a thing. I didn't actually know that. But yeah, so exploring color, she's creating kind of a rainbow one here. Okay, and then here, she talks about the color wheel. So this is a good example. Primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. So your primary colors are going to be your yellow, your blue, and your red. And they're primary because nothing can be combined to make these colors. So it's like you can't, you know, blend together a green and a purple and hope for something. So I have color wheels so helpful, especially to understand what colors can go together. Exactly. See, that's the other trick, is colors that are opposite are complementary colors. So if you're having a hard time choosing what colors go next to each other, she has a flower drawing book now. That's right, she does. Yeah. So basically you have your yellow, your blue, and your red. Those are your primary colors. Then you have your green, your orange, and your purple, and those are secondary colors. And then the tertiary colors are the ones here. So like yellow, orange, red, violet, blue, green, and yellow, green. Now, obviously, there's, you know, a whole myriad of colors. Yes, Kelly, this is great. I'll put the link in there. So this is very helpful in choosing colors. So here she goes over complementary colors, analogous colors, triadic colors, split complementary colors. And so you can see all of this here. So this is a super, super handy book. Then she talks about color schemes and harmonies. So warm, cool, complementary. So, you know, tints versus tones versus shades. So a tint is where you lighten something with white. A tone is where you shade something with other colors. A shade is where you use black. So, I mean, this covers everything. Oh, I really like Desert Wonderland from her. It's different. Oh, yeah, for sure. So, pastel, monochromatic, neutral, okay? So you've got all of these different ones. Neutrals, you know, are your grays and your browns and that kind of. Monochromatic is basically one color but different tones, you know. Then you've got your lighter pastel colors, all of that. Then, you know, dynamic color combinations, creating mood. Then there's colorful techniques. Okay, so she's got different names. So scumbling, hatching, cross-hatching, stippling, burnishing, and layering. So this is where she talks about all of these. These are her basic techniques. Even so basic as to how to grip a pencil. So for instance, this tip here says, keep a spare sheet of paper near you can rest your hand on while coloring. Softer pencils can be smudged with your hand. So anyway, it is just, I'm not going to go through the whole book because that will take ages, but it is just full of just different things that you can do. And then you come back here, see, so for instance, if you wanted to try and match these colors. So, you know, we got the example of how to color this, and then she's got the picture right here so you can color. Same thing with the bird. Oh, see, I took it out at one point, so. But the bird here, you can practice coloring the bird there. So, she's got loads of stuff. This is all about coloring jewels, so that's handy. And then in the very back, after page 104, she's got practice pages. So more illustration. You just want to practice feathers? There's feathers. Butterflies, mushrooms, just simple leaves. I mean, this book is just amazing. It's got everything you could need to learn how to color. So anyway, I will end up putting a link in the description below, but it's called Color Workshop, Step-by-Step Guide to Creating Artistic Effects by Rachel Reinert. So yes, I will put that in. These last 5 minutes have educated me as to how little I know about art. So yeah, take a look at that. It's absolutely wonderful. Like I said, I'll put a link below so that you can check that out. Okay, let's see. So we finished that leaf. We did the green. And you can see here, we're all a little zoomed out. You can get a good idea of what they are here. Let's do a good solid blue one. We haven't done blue yet. Okay, agreed. I'm still learning every day about color combos and tones, etc. about practicing. Got it, thanks. Perfect, Philip. Yeah, and Philip, oh, crud. Did I push a button? Oh, is everybody still here? Whew. Pushed a button on Streamlabs. Oh my goodness, I thought I ruined it. This is why I shouldn't touch my computer. Hi, Victoria, welcome. Yeah, so I'll put a link in the description for that. So let's go ahead and do a blue one, shall we? So let's grab our A266. Let's grab our A263 and our 8270. Okay? So let's see. Okay, so what did I say? A266. A266. Do I already have that out? No, I don't think I do. A266. Here we are. A266 and A263. And what did I say? 8270. Okay? And we may eliminate the darker one depending on what we decide to color with this blue one. Let's see. What is left that's a larger spot? What do we want to do? Oh, you know what would be fun? Let's do these little fronds here in the blues. We may not use this dark one. Let's go ahead and start coloring with the lighter blue and then see how much space we have, shall we? Okay, so let's get this right over here. Make sure we're nice and in focus. There we go. All right. Yes, welcome, welcome, Victoria. We were just going over some stuff by Rachel Reinert. She's so talented and she's got a great how-to book. I'm really excited to see Johanna's how-to book. Great for drawing stuff, and I'm sure she'll have some practice color pages in there as well. Okay, so we're going to start with the A266, the sky blue, okay? We're using the fine tip point. And one of the reasons that blue is a great choice for these fronds is because blue and orange are complementary. You know what? If I end up doing a stream that's all about the color wheel and stuff, that Rachel Reinert book is going to be great for that. There we go. Victoria is awesome. I pre-ordered How to Color book. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, it's awesome. I am super, super excited for that. There we go. We're just filling in these lines here. Yeah, you know what? I don't think we're going to use that darker blue. I think it's a small enough space. 2 colors will thoroughly suffice for this. Like I said, sometimes with art markers, less is more. Well, you're awesome too, Victoria. Is it weird that I like that marker sound that just rides right along the paper? Go. We're just filling in with that base color right now. Like I said, if you go over the line a little bit, it's fine. It's not a big deal. And they dry pretty quickly too. Like I can feel that it, it's got some moisture here, but I don't really worry too much about dragging it across. If you are concerned, you can always color, left to right, or if you're left-handed, color right to left. Whichever way so that your hand isn't dragging over it. It's kind of a good rule of thumb when you're using gel pens too. Maybe one of these days I'll have to do one of these all in her black and white color scheme. Okay, so that was the sky blue, the 266. All right, now we're gonna go over with the cerulean blue, the 263, okay? And now where we're gonna put this is just kind of where the, you know, shadows might lie, you know, directly underneath, at the top and at the base, that kind of thing. Totally forgot you had that book. Oh, do you have the color workshop too, Mia? I've got to order my Disney book for that Disney color along that we're going to be doing. Sounds good, Kimmy. All right, then we got the A266. Okay, let's make sure this is nice and centered again. Whenever anyone talks about Cerulean, I can't help but think of Pokemon. All right, so I'm going to go over the top there. Darkening that just a little bit. Leaving a little bit of that original blue layer so we got a nice light color. Oh, you know what? I realized we missed a blue one here. Okay, so we'll put that there. There we go. There we go. Beautiful blue and orange. If I look up Rachel Botanical, will her color book be there too? Disney? Ooh. Yeah, it should be. Actually, Kelly, if you go to the description below, I've got a link to the Rachel Reinert artist edition of the Botanical Wonderland. So there's a link for it in the description below. But also, if you just search Rachel Reinert on Amazon, and I'll put links to all of these in the below too, especially for those that are re-watching this later. They'll already be there. Sometimes it's hard for me to anticipate what things I'm actually going to talk about on stream. Yeah, definitely Disney. I'm thinking the Thomas Kincaid Disney book. I was looking through some of the samples of the pictures, and I think that's a Disney book I could get on board with. I don't know yet what tools I'm going to use for it, but I'm going to be doing the Disney Streamathon here well, we're in August now. But I'm going to be doing the Disney Streamathon, and yeah, I think the Thomas Kincaid is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I know, right? It'll be great. Okay, so that is our blue. And you see how bright these markers are too. There we go. All right, so we've got some red, some purple, some blue, some orange, some aqua, some yellow, some green. Let's see. This was kind of a pinky orange, and we have yellow, but we haven't done a yellowy kind of orange. When is that one? Let me look. Ooh, a Disney book. I have one. It's fun to do less sensible pages sometimes. I have an Art Deco one. Oh, that could be fun. I have some Hatchet Heroes Disney books. Oh, that sounds interesting. Let's see. For the Disney one, it's going to be... Let's see. Where are my messages for the Disney one? One sec. Hang tight, 1 second. I can't remember where they're at. I have to look them up. Oh wait, that might be it there. Oh yeah, the Disney Colorathon. Okay, the Disney Colorathon is gonna be... Let's see, I'm gonna end up doing it Friday Central Time, 7 to 9 p.m. And that's going to be the 23rd of August. Yeah, end of August, exactly. Coloring with Vicky. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the thing now. So yeah, Friday, August 23rd, I'm going to be doing the 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time slot. So that'll be good. Good. There you go. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get the Thomas Kincaid one. All right, let's see. Let's do, we haven't done any orange, so let's do an orange, shall we? Let's see, let's look at our portrait colors here. Because I think we have, let's see. Yes, okay, we have a better orange color here. And that's the 923. So let's grab out of our portrait colors here. Okay, so let's see, 632. That's what we want. Okay, so we're gonna grab that orange color there. It's a good orange color. And then let's see. Yeah, because I don't have 623 on this one. Yeah, I think so too, Mia. Let's see. Let's grab. If we're doing 623. Let's grab. Actually, another one from the Portrait Tones. We're going to get 9425. 9425. And these colors are part of the 120 set. Ooh, Cinderella's my favorite. Just saying. Better order the book. How exciting. There you go. There you go. Well, you know what? I'll make a post on Facebook for the book that I'm choosing. And that way, if anybody else wants to get the same book, they can have a link to get that. So that'll be good. All right, well, if we're gonna do 9425, then let's go ahead and grab just 603. This will be a portrait tone flower. All right, so 603, Porcelain Peach is what this one is called. Okay, so these are from the portrait tones. Whoop, dropping markers. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom on in here, okay? And let's get this nice and focused. All right, so they're going to be in this order, from lightest to darkest. Okay, so we have A603, A9425, and A632. Porcelain Peach, Peach, and Papaya. Okay? And that is from the Portrait Tone set. So you could either get the Portrait Tone set separately or with the 120, it comes in that as well. Okay, so let's see. Where can we add this? Let's do... You know what? Let's do this sleeve right here, I think. Oh, it would help if you could see. Let's zoom on out here. Or we could do it in these here. Let's see. Because this will be more of the orange, the pinky orange here. This will be another of the green. Let's see. Could do these sleeves here and these little things here. Let's do that. Okay, so let's start with our lightest color, the peach. Or no, sorry, Porcelain Peach is our lightest color. Okay. We're going to start with this leaf here. Okay. We're going to fill that in. There we go. Yeah, no worry, Victoria. Actually, you just missed it. We were talking about the Disney Colorathon. My story, Cinderella, rags to riches. In my case, rags to middle class. I feel so blessed. Awesome, Kelly. Yeah, Victoria, we were just talking about the Disney Colorathon and when my slot was, and I was saying I think I'm going to get the Thomas Kincaid Disney book, because I know I was drawing my own picture, but then I realized that there may be a copyright issue because I'm technically drawing another character, but not if I get the book. So yeah, because I think you suggested it too, Victoria. We were discussing, you know, which books to do, and so yeah, I like the way the Thomas Kincaid one looks. So I think that is what we will do. Oh yeah, that'll be awesome. And Victoria, I was trying to think, oh, my last kitten just, my latest kitten just walked across my phone. My stream went off for a sec. Oh, Lucy, that's hilarious. Victoria, I was trying to remember, because I was watching your Christmas stream, and I'm pretty sure it was you. I'm pretty sure it was you. Maybe it was somebody else. I don't know. I know a lot of you were watching those streams too. Was there a mention of a Victorian-themed color along? Was that something? Or am I misremembering? Here we go. Yeah, because I think you were in the time slot for the Christmas one right before me. I remember somebody talking about a Victorian color along. Not you? Okay. I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was Coloring with Vicky who was doing that too. Anyway. I'm going to have to go back and look. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it's anything. I might have just been an idea that was being tossed around, but I'm not sure. 5 cats, we are outnumbered. They still think they're God. I'd probably have that many if we had room. Alright, you know, I'm going to use this orangey one here too. Victoria was going to join the Christmas one, but she couldn't. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Victoria, my other favorite, do tell. Well, I wish I had more to tell, Kelly, but I'm like, I'm going off of vague memory here. I think I'm going to have to research. I might message Coloring with Vicky. Oh, Sky, maybe? Yeah, maybe. It'd be fun. It's something different. I would definitely have to get another book for that one, though, because I don't think I have any Victorian pages. Or Nick and Tina. Yeah, they would probably know. Yeah, I was, but with the drama at the time, I decided to step back. Ah, gotcha. Okay, Victoria. Okay, I think that's all we'll do for those. We'll do those orange ones. All right, now we're going to bring in... Took a break, etc. Yeah, I get it, Victoria. All right, so now we're going to use peach. Okay, on this one here. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna do this one here. We're using that peach here. And again, these colors are from the Portrait Tone set. All right, now we're gonna go down to this one here. Sorry if I'm moving it around a ton. Got a little bit of peach here on the tip. There we go. Yeah, I think that's I get like, because you know, coloring Vicky versus Victoria, I think the V words confuse me. Yeah, sorry, not trying to bring up bad vibes or anything, just being, no worries, Victoria. I was not there for any of that, so it's no sweat off my back. Alright, then a little bit, oh, there we go. A little bit there. It'll be good for me, though, when we do that one, just because, you know, Disney isn't necessary. You know, Johanna's my go-to, so Disney's going to be a bit out of my comfort zone. So it'll be good, mixing it up a little bit, you know? All right, we're going to do these other two over here, but I want to do these first, so I'm not flipping around too much. All right, so now we've got our peach, and we're going to blend in with this. That other orange color was called Papaya. Okay, now let's turn again. A little bit better angle there. There we go. And you can see how well these would translate for skin tones. I've heard many things about lots of dromelers. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty low-key, Victoria. So most of the time, I'm pretty clueless to what's going on around me. There we go. Yeah, that was a nice blend. I like that. Okay, we're gonna grab that peach again. Pretty much. We're I think as low-key as you can get here. I've still been coloring and been bad shopping for supplies. No, nonsense. That's not being bad. You have all the validation you need from me. Like I tell everybody else, if your partner ever gets upset about what you're spending on supplies, just, you can blame me. Say, Emily made me do it. She's a bad influence. Oh, Kitty, what are you doing? I heard a noise, and it's because she's scratching at my cupboard there. Exactly. It's one of those, like, ignorance is bliss, I suppose. I guess it's not ignorance. It's just maybe cluelessness is bliss. The cat is rubbing at my leg right now. We gave them a lunchtime snack yesterday, and so I'm thinking, I guess it's not lunchtime now, but I'm guessing she's thinking, all right, time for my snack. Oh, Kitty, you gotta wait till dinner time, Kitty. Dinner time. Yes, this is the enabling place here. Enable all the things. The more art supplies, the better, right? Right? Isn't that how it works? There we go. I'm super excited for those 60 count fine liners to get here. That'll be great. And I wish I could show you guys the baby that I photographed today. She was so cute. Alright, there's that one there. And then we're going to come over and we're going to do these two. Well, here. We'll just do this little one here. Okay. And we're going to do that. And this is that papaya. Okay, just a tad there. A little bit there. A little bit there. A little bit there. Kitty's trying to persuade you to give treats. Wait for the... I know it. Kitty! What are you doing? Getting into stuff. Come here. Come here. Come here, Kitty. Come here. Wow. Come here. This is the Fluffmeister. I'm gonna be picking fur up off my face. I know I'll regret this. Let's see. Zoom out. There you go, Kitty. She's like, I don't want to be up here unless there's treats up here. Oh, she's settling in now. Oh dear. Oh dear. She's not moving. She's sitting her butt on me. This may be it, stream. No, I'm teasing. Yep, she's comfy now. Are you just gonna hang out here while I finish this? Hmm? Are you just chilling? Waiting for your snack? Let's see, do I have your snacks in here? No, I don't. Okay, she's down. Are you just gonna sit here? She's just sitting in my lap now. Ow! Oh, that was claws. Serves me right to wear leggings and then put the cat in my lap, right? Isn't she cute? Yeah, she's pretty cute. Come on, kitty. Go on. I know, right? We have a friend because when you have a cat with the white on the tip, you know, it's like the kitty has socks. And so we joke that if kitty has socks, kitty has no shoes. So we joke that, oh, kitty has no shoes. Oh, kitty. All right, let's see. Let's grab Peach. Kitty does want snacks. Kitty wants snacks all the time. We cave in once and give him a midday snack, and they're pretty sure that that's going to happen all the time. Okay. There we go. Oh, it would help if I zoom back in. Boop. There we go. Haha. Okay, let's see. And then we're going to use the porcelain peach is what that was there before. So we're going to blend that in like so. Kobe has white socks too. Yeah, there you go. The socks. Kitty has no shoes. And look, now there's cat hair on the page. I really should know better. She just explodes cat hair everywhere she goes. Oh, man. Alright, so now we're going to use this. No, kitty, stop messing with that. Alright, add the papaya. Oh, let's move it over. There we go. Papaya here. And here. And here. And a tad there. Okay. Now we're going to grab the peach. And then, oh, dropping the marker. All right, now I grab the peach. We're gonna blend that in like so. There we go. I know, right? It's just everywhere. She is just the, you know, she's a short hair, but she is so fluffy. You pet her once and it's just like this massive ball of fur. Cat hair everywhere, exactly. I just need to keep a lint roller at the desk so that after she comes to visit during stream, I could just lint roll our whole page. And my face, because she always gets it on my face. Oh my lord. I just looked at my shirt. Oh my goodness. This is not good. I'm wearing a black t-shirt and it's everywhere. Oh my gosh, she is the fluffiest cat. Oh my word. Oh, kitty. You'd think I'd learn not to pick her up during stream. You'd think. You'd think. There we go. Alright, there's that nice blend there. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom on out. Whoop. There we go. It's coming along, huh? Not too shabby. You know, after looking at this, I'm almost wondering if we should go ahead and go back with that dark blue. I think we're going to go ahead and try that. I feel like it's just not as high contrast as I want it to be. Yeah, 15 lint rollers in my house. Yeah, exactly. Emergency one in the purse, in the car. Because even when you inevitably lint roll yourself in the house, you think you've got it all. And then you walk out of the house and the sunlight hits your clothes. And for some reason, it just catches that cat hair or whatever like crazy. And it's just like, oh my gosh. You'd think I was, you know, had just rubbed them all over me before I left, despite the fact that I just lint rolled. So you have to keep extras in the car and in the purse, you know? All right, so we're going to use that Mykonos blue right here, 8270. And we're going to use just a little bit at the base. Okay. So I want this to pop just a little bit more. Exactly, Victoria. You think you've got it all. You think, and then you walk out of the house and you're like, where did all this cat hair go? It's like even worse when you wear black because it just stands out, you know? And then you know, walk around and somebody's like, what's on your shirt? It's just like, I'm sorry. I have a very fluffy cat and it's impossible to get rid of the cat hair. I don't know what to do. Like whenever you get the cat, you gotta sign a waiver. And it's like, please accept that your cat will shed all over everything and you will never be able to remove it all. It's like, come on. I mean, the cats like to sleep on our bed, so we have to make sure that we wash our comforter pretty frequently. I mean, but they're just so darn cute. It's just like, all right, I'll put up with the fur because you're cute. And you snuggle. Let's see, now she's rubbing all over my legs. Ah, drink of water here. See, I like that blue. That's gonna be much more high contrast. Oh, forget bare legs with lotion on them. Oh, I know, right? I was going out to an appointment, got in the car, my legs look like Sasquatch. Well, mine always like, oh, hi, Rochelle, welcome. We're talking about the glories of having pets and all of their cat hair and dog hair. Mine do a thing where they hang out. We're using that Cerulean blue. Wait, they hang out and wait until after we're done showering, and then the moment we're out of the shower, and I know it's like them putting their scent back on us and everything, but you know, while your legs are still wet, and then they walk in and they rub all over your wet legs, and it's like, no! And then because your legs are wet, all the cat hair is stuck, and I'm just like, why, kitty, why? At least let me dry off my legs. When Paul was a kitten, he would hang out in the bathroom, and then the moment we got out of the shower, he would just like meow, just like, why would you get in there and get yourself all wet? He was so distressed by the fact that, you know, you get in the shower and you're all wet and everything, and then it's just like, because the idea for him, he's like, wet? What? And then of course we voluntarily do it, and he just thinks we're crazy. He would meow like crazy every time we got out. He's used to it now, but it's hilarious. There we go. All right, now we're gonna grab that light blue again. We'll blend that in. See, I like this a lot more. The contrast of this blue is popping quite a bit more. There we go. We'll just blend that there. Ooh, Rochelle has a pretty bird. You have bird down. There you go. What kind of bird do you have, Rochelle? Lhasa Apso, they don't shed ever. Yeah, they're a hypoallergenic dog. It's the same thing like with poodles. A lot of terriers are hypoallergenic. They're great. Now they just need to make hypoallergenic cats. All right, there we go. That contrast is quite a bit better. Okay, I'm gonna be right back because I have got to grab a lint roller. Like, this is ridiculous. So give me 1 second. Okay, all better. That was just way too much cat hair. Oh, thanks, Mia, for sharing that. Yeah, that's our Facebook and Instagram. You can keep up on there. Let's see what it says. You have a, let's see, Brazilian sun conure. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Maybe is full of hair. I know, right? Okay, well, I feel much better. I got all that off the front of me, but it was just like, that was ridiculous. They do, Emily. There's a hairless breed. Oh, but those are so... I don't know, no offense to anybody if they have them, but right, I'm off to bed before I fall asleep coloring the couch. Sounds good, Lucy. Have a good night. Yeah, but they're just, I don't know how I feel about how they look, and I don't know, the hairless cats, I don't know that I can get on board with the hairless cats. Oh my. Okay, let's see. We haven't done a dark green yet. Should we do a dark green? Dark green would be good. So we kind of did a green here, but we lightened it so much. So let's do a dark green. Okay, so let's do 2, 5, 5, 3. Let's do... These are pretty similar, but... Yeah, let's do 2, 5, 5, 3, 5, 5, 5, and 2, 5, 5, 7. Yeah? Okay. April has one? Okay. So ugly, they're cute. Okay, that's fair. I could appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so let's do 2, 5, 5, 3, 5, 5, 5. I feel like I'm doing a phone number. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And 2, 5, 5, 7. I feel like 2, 5, 5, 3 and 5, 5, 5 are pretty similar. So we may or may not use that darkest one. We'll see. All right. Let's do... Let's see. Let's do these ones in the dark green with the circles here. That could be fun, right? All right. We can start with this one here. Okay, so first, just like always, we'll lay down our lightest color. They're soft and silky. Oh. Do you have to, like, put lotion on them or anything from their skin drying out? Or do you think it's just like... Because obviously, like, I'm sure cat hair has some kind of oil in it, you know? So what do you think the skincare is for a hairless cat? There's got to be something, I would think. I mean, if they went outside, I'd say maybe some sort of animal-safe sunscreen, but I don't know. Cats tend to be pretty indoors unless they've got, like, a running track, you know, outside. Don't forget pinks. That's right. We need to do a pink. Okay, we'll do pink next, Mia. We've got a good hot pink color we can use. Nice thing is with this black, you can kind of go outline a little bit. There's hairless dogs. That's right. There's like a Chinese crested something, right? All right, I'm gonna fill in that. Now we're gonna pop over. We're gonna fill in the circles here. I would think like a pig. Pig would be a cool pet. They're pretty smart. Little teacup pig. Aw, teacup pigs are so cute. The Disney event is the Disney Color-a-thon, Kimmy. So there's kind of like the Christmas one. There's going to be a bunch of different streamers that are all going to stream coloring Disney pages. I'm thinking I'm going to do the Disney Thomas Kincaid book. And I'm going to be doing Friday the 23rd, the 7 p.m. Yeah, Coloring with Vicky, that's what it is. And featherless chickens? There's featherless chickens, Anne? Oh my word, that would be hilarious. I'm going to have to Google that now afterwards. A hairless chicken. Okay, that's a thing. How funny. A featherless chicken. You have to powder them to keep them from getting sunburned, etc. Yeah, I could get that. Yeah, I'll make a post in the Facebook group, Kimmy, with a link to the book that I'm going to be getting in case anybody else wants to. Okay, let's see. So I really am only going to do one, but then the question is, which one do we want to do? I'm leaning towards the 2553. I think we should do that so we don't lose any of the contrast. Okay. So let's do the 2553. Pigs, not chickens. Okay. All right, so we're doing the 2553. I don't think I'd want a hairless animal. Maybe a cat. Yeah, that's what we're saying, because a hairless cat would be hypoallergenic, but I'd have to get past their looks. Looks only a mother could love. No, I'm kidding. Oh, would help if I would move it. There we go. All right, so I'm just outlining the circle here. And I guess this is turning out more teal than it is just straight up green, but that's okay. We're gonna do like a hot pink after this. This is definitely the longest stream. Oh no, how long did we go the other night? We went long the other night. But we're at almost 2 hours, 50 minutes now, so almost 3 hours. Realizing I think this is a spot for it, so we're just gonna fill that in with the dark green. The girl power one is awesome. Oh, awesome. I'll have to check it out. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be doing the color books. I used to watch Disney a lot, and of course I have most of the Disney songs memorized. You had 3 pigs from Vietnam? Oh, how funny, Rochelle. I think if I owned a pig as a pet, I could never in good conscience eat pork chops or bacon ever again. Although I'm realizing saying that, I apologize if anybody in chat is vegetarian and that was offensive. I apologize. What one do you have? I don't have any yet, Kimmy. I'm thinking I'm gonna order the Thomas Kincaid Disney coloring book. I'll link it in the Facebook group once I do it. That Sammy shows all the time. Oh, does Sammy show that one? Oh, the Hatchet Heroes book, Kimmy. Oh, gotcha. Oh, they were part of your petting zoo? You had a petting zoo, Rochelle? That's cool. All right, there we go. Now we've outlined all that. Now we're gonna grab that light blue, or the kind of light greenish one. They all had pot bellies just like me. Oh, Rochelle. I'm sure that's not true. All right, we're using that light one again. We're blending this darker color here. We may use the blending marker here too. Sammy shows the French ones. Oh, okay. Yes, when I had property. Well, that's cool. And Honor just did a bunch of flip throughs. Oh, okay. Very cool, Mia. Okay, there's that one. Now we're going to go through, do this one. Yeah, I saw her flip through the Princesses book yesterday. Done with this one, and then we're going to do Mia's hot pink. Yeah, girl power. There we go. All right, so there's those ones. Pretty simple. I don't own any property Disney books, but I have other books that have Disney themed characters in them. Oh, that could work, Victoria. All right. So there's that. Now we're gonna pick out our pink colors. Are you getting the princess's one or the other one? Kelly, I'm probably going to get the Thomas, if you're asking me or not somebody else to chat, I'm gonna get the Thomas Kinkade Disney one. Okay, so let's check our neutral colors too. We got some good pink ones in here. Like 489 is not on here. So let's do, what do I need to pick the seating? Half an hour at 350. Yes, yeah, you have time. You can mix it up and put it in the fridge and then, yeah, just half an hour at 350 and then take the foil off and cook it for another 5 minutes and let the cheese melt a little bit. Sorry, instructions for dinner tonight. The original one or the big one? I'm not sure, Mia. I hadn't gone that far. I'll have to look. Okay, so I'm gonna get 489 from the portrait colors. 489. Okay, and then nice bright pink for Mia. We're gonna get 4889. Okay, and then we're gonna do 486. Let's see, that's 4887. There's 486. There it is, 486. All right, pink for Mia. All right, I dedicate this next one to Mia. All right, so we're gonna do. So I guess theoretically, this one should have been the dark green also, but I'm not gonna do the dark green on this one. I'm gonna do the hot pink on this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Okay. The bigger one is the new princess one. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Well, I'll have to take a look at them. I hadn't decided yet. I just know that I like that style, so I think that's what we'll roll with. All right, let's see now. Make sure. Where did I put my color chart? Oh, there it is. Let's see, what did it say? 486. Okay, so 486, 4889, and 489. Okay, so these are our colors we're gonna do. That and anything glittery gets dedicated to Mia. Okay, let's zoom on in for a sec. All right, so this one is from the portrait set, and this one, these two are from the 60 set, okay? So we've got Cherry Blossom Pink, Blush Pink, and Fuchsia, okay? In this order from light to dark, okay? Get that refocused. All righty. So we're gonna start with the Cherry Blossom Pink. Sure that's nice and in focus here. All right, there we go. All right, we keep going like this, who knows, maybe we'll finish it. There you go, pink all around. Exactly, Suzanne. Emily, I'm going to wait till you post it. Disney Dreams collection, right? I think so. I think so. You know what, let me look it up real quick, because I don't want to be giving you the wrong information. So let me see, one sec. Let me pull up Amazon here. Let's see here. Okay, so Disney Thomas, there you go. Disney Thomas Kinkade coloring book. There we go. Okay, so there is the Disney Dreams Collection Thomas Kinkade Coloring Studios book. Then there's the Disney Princess coloring book. Looks like you've got portrait and landscape. They're both paperback. And let's see. I'm gonna guess the paper's the same. Let's see, let's take a look at the princess one. Princess one's awfully pretty. I am probably gonna go with this one here. There we go. See if it's in focus. It is the Disney Dreams Collection Thomas Kinkade Studios coloring book. And I'll put a link in this so everybody can, if you want to follow along. I have no idea what page I'll do yet, but I like the more kind of elegant feel to it than, you know, your standard, you know, color book that I'd pick up for my kids or something. The first one is smaller. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. We'll definitely, I'm thinking we'll probably use pencils for it. I don't know which ones yet, but we'll probably use pencils for it. But yeah, Disney Dreams Collection Thomas Kinkade Studios coloring book. Yeah, and it's only $9.34. Oh, there you go, Kelly. There's a Cinderella one. We could do the Cinderella page. Thing of it is, though, I almost don't like about having the picture next to it. It does give you the idea to color it, but then it's like, it's a comparison, you know? So obviously mine is not going to be as good as this one. So, you know, but I'll do my own version, you know? But yeah, there you go, Kelly. That's a Cinderella one. So yeah, this will probably be the one that I'll get. I have a bunch of Thomas Kinkade hangings on the wall. There used to be where I lived before they had at the mall there. Oh, here's a good test. I've been leaving this out with the cap off. Let's see. And it colors just fine. Not drying out at all. So there you go. That's a good test. So it was a good couple minutes that was out without the cap on. Anyway, we had a Thomas Kinkade gallery in the mall, and it was really cool because you could go in and look at there. I don't think it's there anymore, but it was really neat to go in and see. So I got to see a lot of his paintings, and the way they had the lighting set up, the way he does it, he's got like little flicks of color that would light up with the lights that were above it. Cut it out. But it's got Cinderella, Kelly. You know you need it. I'm a bad influence. I really am. The greatest thing about the black spots is that you can just color right over them. Alright, we're gonna come down here, do a pink one here. Granted, some are the cheaper proof ones, but this one is a bigger, nice gift. Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, it should be fun. Like I said, it's not something I usually color, so, you know, it's a little bit out of my comfort zone, so it'll be good. I feel like going out of your comfort zone helps to exercise the brain, you know? Oh, you can take them out, the colored ones. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Oh, Kelly's saying, oh, you can cut out the picture. Oh, I gotcha. See, sometimes I forget what I said. Yep, okay, yeah, she just put, no, meant cut the picture out so as not to compare. There you go. All right, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. All right. I'm catching up. Slowly, but I'm catching there. Yeah, the Disney animals are really cute. Oh, that'd be cute. Yeah, I kind of like the more elegant feel to it. There we go. All right, now we'll use the, let's see, which one was darker? Let's double check. Fuchsia was the darker one. So now we're gonna use the blush pink, the 4889. Oh wait, are we in focus here? Let's make sure we're in focus. We are, okay, we're good. All right, so let's come on down here. Oh wait, no, I want the darker one. Silly me. All right, so we're gonna use fuchsia now. There we go. There's just so many to choose from, you know? So many of the coloring books. All right, then we're gonna use the blush pink. There we go. And then we'll use that cherry blossom pink too. Last little blend. There we go. Those are nice. All right, so let's grab our fuchsia now for this one. Here we go. Oh, there's fake ones too. Okay, yeah, that's good to keep an eye out for. It's the same thing with Johanna ones. I definitely ended up, I ordered a Korean edition of it because I was sending a copy to a friend of mine in Korea, and I wanted her to have the Korean versions because it had all the Korean letters and everything, but I ordered it and it was clearly a fake because the pages were all out of order, the paper quality was awful. It was like, oh, okay then. Thankfully I was able to get my money back on it, so that's good. All right, now we're gonna use the cherry blossom pink. Slide down here. Now we're going to use the fuchsia. There we go. I saw someone posted one on Facebook. It was such bad fake. Oh, that's too bad. All right, then blushed pink. They didn't even know. Oh, man. And then it's worse because you gotta be the one to tell them, like, by the way. Okay, and then cherry blossom pink. Right over like so. All right, so those are pink ones. We're gonna slide up here and do this pink one up here. All right, so let's grab our fuchsia. It really is. There we go. All right, now we're gonna add our blush pink. Wait, is that right? Yeah, blush pink. Yes, I was the only one who said anything. Oh, that's rough. I ordered the 90th anniversary book. Wait, why ugh? Isn't that a good thing? Or is the 90th anniversary book not good? There we go, cherry blossom. Go over all of that. There we go. All right, there's that pink. All right. Well, at this rate, it seems like we're actually gonna finish this up here if I just keep going. What are we going on? 3 hours? Woo, look at us go. So let's see. Why don't we do some of the colors that we already have, and then we'll only have a few more to fill in. And who knows? Maybe we will finish it. Maybe, maybe. Okay. So let's see. Which one was lighter? 8275 was lighter. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do, because this one is gonna be lavender and this one is gonna be lavender. So we're gonna fill that in. How crazy would it be if I finished this? It's so pretty. I wish I could use alcohol markers. Looks fun. They seem to give me a headache. Is that from a coloring book? It is, Annette. So it is the book. Do oh, if I can type it. Exclamation point book and exclamation point Illustrator. If I can spell Illustrator. There you go. Yeah, some of them smell more than others, but these ones really don't have a scent to them. So it's not too bad. How crazy would it be if I finished this whole page on stream, though? Kind of crazy, right? I mean, we don't usually go for this long, but, you know, when I don't have bedtime calling me, it doesn't seem as pressing. The kids seem to be pretty quiet. Husband just came in, was asking for some instructions on dinner, so I don't need to worry about dinner. Yeah, some are. Be a real thorough stream, wouldn't it? I'm gonna switch over to the chisel side for this. Oh, and I'm not zoomed in. I apologize. There we go. There we go. Yeah, no problem, Annette. There we go. And then we're gonna slide down here. We're gonna do this one in lavender too. I think you can get it done. The beauty of markers too. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know, I usually average 2 to 2.5 hours, but like I said, it's the weekend and bedtime isn't pressing, so yeah. Well, we'll just keep going and we'll see what happens. My husband will let me know if he needs help with the kiddos or if we need to stop at all. All right, now we're gonna grab our periwinkle. We're gonna slide this back up. Okay. Love that sound. I'm not too worried about the edges here because we're going to blend them in with our other purple. I am still tempted to add a darker purple though on these to contrast it a bit. The Sunday Coloring Cafe. There you go, Kelly. You know what? I'm going to try and add a darker purple in here. I'm going to see if we can contrast this just a smidge. Just make it pop just a bit since we've got the purples out again anyway. Okay, so we are taking A8273, Royal Purple. Okay, we're just outlining it here. Okay. There we go. Just a tad in the middle here, not much. Okay, now we're gonna grab that darker purple again, the Periwinkle. Well, dark-ish, I suppose. Wait, is Periwinkle the right one? 8277, yeah, Periwinkle. Yeah, Periwinkle. All right, now we're gonna really blend that in. we'll flip it over on the back and you'll see here in a second how saturated the paper is, because this should bleed through quite a bit. Yeah, purple's great. It's my oldest's favorite color. Since it's such a dark color in contrast to this, I'm really blending it through so that we don't have any harsh lines. See, flip it over. Now you can see you got that nice, well, not nice, but it's, you know, bleeds through, but it doesn't bleed all the way through the paper, you know? Oh, and a little bit here as well. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. All right, now we're gonna grab this one. Oh, help if I had it in frame. There you go. Thanks, Suzanne. Yeah, I feel like that pops quite a bit more, don't you? All right, so let's go ahead and grab the dark purple again. This is that royal purple. And we're just doing a single purple line here. As you can see, you don't need much with these purples. Okay. Go. And a little line around the middle there. Okay. And my whole hand was covering that. I apologize. I forget sometimes. All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's lower this just a tad, shall we? Try not to cover that up. I apologize. There we go. All right, so let's grab that lavender again. Lavender, or was it periwinkle? Crap, I can't remember. Periwinkle. Okay, we want periwinkle. All right. We're blending in with that royal purple. Side. That was weird. It went off live for a second there. It did? Huh. I don't have any notifications. Did that happen for anybody else? Let me know if that happened for anybody else. See, internet's fine. 0% drop frames. CPU sitting at 26. Could be. If anybody else had that issue, let me know in chat. I don't have any notifications that anything went wrong. Not for me? Okay, just for you. Okay, alright. Nope. Okay, alright, perfect. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna use the lavender. Okay, we're just blending in that last part here. It's fixed? Okay, perfect. No worries then. There we go. And one last little blend around here. Perfect. That went nice. Okay, now we're going to slide down. We're going to do this one real quick. Okay. Do a little hand stretch here. Alright, now we're going to do this. You have your own gremlins here. It's the Mia YouTube gremlins. Alright, going to do the dark purple here. Or the royal purple. Sorry, it's not dark purple. Wi-Fi gremlins, there you go. There we go. Alright, that's that dark line there. Then we'll grab the Periwinkle. Do you know if anybody's ever done a 24-hour coloring stream? Can you imagine? I know that's not unheard of, like in the gaming community. Like it's some special thing, you know, when they reach a certain amount of subscribers or whatever, you know, they'll do a 24-hour gaming stream. Can you imagine if somebody did a 24-hour coloring stream? Like, their hands would be so stiff. Like, I'd be going cross-eyed. Coloring for 24 hours straight. I wonder if you could get a whole page. I would think that if you were coloring for 24 hours straight, you could get a whole page done. But with, you know, pencils. Markers, of course you could get it done. You probably get a couple pages done in 24 hours. But I wonder if you could do an entire page in 24 hours. Then the question is, would you want to color for 24 hours straight? Like, that just sounds exhausting. Alright, then lavender. That'd be intense, wouldn't it, Mia? Can you imagine coloring for 24 hours straight? That would be crazy. All right, there we go. There's that other lavender one. Drink of water here. All right, let's zoom out. Little sound effects. You would watch that, or you would color for 24 hours, JoBeth? Yeah, that would be absolutely crazy. All right, let's grab our green, do those leaves. Let's see, what did we choose for? I think it was this green here. All right, so I think we have these greens for our leaves. I don't have the focus to do that. I need sleep. I know, right? I'd probably say it'd be a sleeping channel then. All right, let's do these other leaves here. Call me crazy. Nonsense, JoBeth. That's just commitment right there. Commitment. No craziness here. All right. So we're going to start with our lime green. I have to go for now. Dinner's ready. Thanks for streaming, Emily. Thanks for hanging out, Kimmy. We'll see you around. JoBeth says, I have insomnia. Well, that'll do it, JoBeth. It'll give you something to do. I think if I did that, I'd need to take like a week off. I just need a week to recuperate. Gonna do that. Maybe before the new mattress. There you go. There's that green. Okay. And there's just 1 second. I just need to send a quick message real quick. Okay, so hang tight for 1 second. One second. One second. One more second. One more second. Almost done, I swear. Okay. Done with message. Alright, there we go. Yeah, your dog's probably not. They'd probably want to go for a walk. Alright, let's grab our... Let's see, not that one. We need our lime green here. There we go. There we go, and almost there. Yeah, I think we could get this done. It's full of so much bright color. I love bright color. Go. I took you with me on a 2-mile dog walk, then my bath, now watching you in bed. Oh, goodness. Well, it's nice you're hanging out, Anne. Me, I would love to do it too, but I'm going to wait until I have more subscribers. Then there's the husband. You know it'll have to be on a weekend. Oh, most definitely, Jo Beth. My limitation mostly is the kids too. I think if it were, you know, I don't think my husband would mind too much, but, you know, I take care of them most of the day. So most of the time when I stream, it has to be after they go to bed or, you know, on the weekends. All right, let's just go ahead and drop in, before we add our dark green, let's go ahead and drop in our yellow for the middle part of this as well. Okay, just like so. All the way down to here. There we go. And these little leaves here. Yeah, Jo Beth, do you do live streams? Turn this over here. There we go. All right, there's that yellow. Let's see. Yeah, my kids are all grown up and I can't work out of my home for health reasons, so it's definitely something to think about. Oh, there you go. Awesome. Maybe a few YouTube colorists could do a tag team marathon. Oh, we do, Anne, actually. So we just got done with a Color Me Festive kind of Christmas in July one. And then there's going to be another one at the end of August. August. And we're going to do a streamathon for Disney coloring books. I don't live stream yet. I need to pick someone's brain about technical stuff. I would love to live stream. Yeah, well, for me, I use a couple different programs. And then, you know, your computer has to be able to handle the live streaming. But, yeah, mine does pretty good now. All right, so we're going to use the apple green. There we go. All right, in those little corners. Then right along the edge. Oh. Help if I was in frame. Yeah, the Disney event. Yeah, the Christmas one too. Which actually is pretty good. We averaged about 50 viewers for that Christmas one. It was nice. Oh, for the 20. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, not for the full 24 hours. Well, with all the different time zones, we probably could. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, for sure, Jo Beth. Just message me. I can let you know what I do for mine. We're using that lime green again. It took me about a week to figure out the program that I use because I basically had to relearn a whole new program. Victoria's going to be streaming again soon. Today, Mia? Oh, you're talking about Victoria Colors. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. That's right. She was saying that earlier. I don't know why, but when you say Victoria, I get her confused with, just because their names are so similar with the Vicky Colors one. I get confused. And then I'm going to use the green on these bits too. Yeah, Jo Beth, I'll check it out after I'm done with stream here. Okay. Add a little bit of green here. There, we'll add a little bit here. About tonight later though? Oh, okay, cool. There we go. Go a little bit there. Alright, then we're gonna use, ooh, my knuckle just popped. We're gonna use the yellow here, just blending in that green. Yeah, no problem, Jo Beth. And joining the color alongs really helps too, Jo Beth, because it kind of, there were a lot of people that joined the Christmas colorathon that didn't even know that I existed, essentially. So it's a great way to get your name out there and get people aware that this is something that you're doing. go, there's that. And you know what? I think I actually want to drag a little bit of green here. Maybe a little bit on that side, a little bit up there. There we go. Mix it up a little bit. All right, now we're gonna grab that yellow. Kind of reblend here. All right, there we go. It's quite right. I expect it to move slowly at first. Right now, I'm just uploading videos of my previous work. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's what I did initially too. All right, now we're gonna do this leaf right over here. Okay. There we go. Bit of the green here. Little line right up here. Yeah, you can message coloring with Vicky. I always try to join the color-a-thons. I love the interaction, a sense of community. Oh, exactly, exactly. Okay, then let's turn here. If it wasn't going to be a copyright strike, I think it'd be totally fun to like play Disney music while I color, but I don't think YouTube would like it if I did that. Yes, certainly. That's why I gave you the idea to join. Yes, exactly. Yeah, me is the one who got me started in it. She's such a good mod. So handy. Blending that. There we go. All right, now we're gonna add that little bit of green on this yellow part here. There we go. Exactly, Rochelle. Yeah, I wanted more people to see your channel. Oh, thanks, Mia. I'm glad you did. Well, me too. Thanks, Joe Matt. Well, and I've been trying to make sure that I, you know, pop in more of the other live streams too, because there were a lot of live streamers that I didn't know about either until I started doing that one. Then I was like, oh, holy cow, here's like 15 new streamers for me to follow. All right, there we go. All right, so there's the leaves. Okay, we're getting closer. What do you think? Should we keep going? We've been going for 3 hours, 38 minutes. All right, well, why don't we do the other orange ones here? Okay, let's see. What did we use for that? We used... let's see. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to go ahead and take a break here, just because it is getting close to dinner time. Let's see. Ooh. This could be another hour. Yes, keep going. The picture is gorgeous. Yes, keep going. All right, I'll keep going. We can do this, right? We can do this. All right, what did we use? We used orange. Let's see, that's apricot. We used, what was it? Pale peach, I think? Pale peach, and what other color did we use? What did we use on the outside here? Let me look at my color chart here. Where'd I put it? Yes, break family first. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. You know, as much as I want to keep going, It is getting close to dinner time, and the kids have been doing so well, staying super quiet. But I think I might need to go ahead and call it, just because they know that when Mommy's streaming that they have to stay quiet, and it's been a little bit since they've been home. So I think I might call it, because it will be about another hour or so. So yeah, I might call it. I will finish this one though, so everybody can see the finished picture. But I think for now we might have to call it, just because I don't want the kids to have to stay quiet for too much longer. So yeah, I'm gonna go. So thank you all for hanging out and streaming with us. We did a lot. We got a lot done. I mean, that's almost an entire page. So yeah, I'll finish it up here at some point and then post the finished picture so everyone can see it. But I'd like to think that a little bit of that kind of gave everybody an idea of, you know, how to use their art markers. And like I said, you can do exclamation if you're interested in getting them, exclamation point art markers 60. There we go. Aw, thanks, Jim. Exclamation point art markers 120. Okay, and the link for Rachel's book is down in the description. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. We're gonna go do some dinner, hang out with the kiddos a little bit. And yeah, thanks all for hanging out, and I will see you all tomorrow if you would like to swing by, where we will be finishing up this page here. All right? All right, so everyone have a great night, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow night. All right? Bye. Thanks for being here.